We ain't blowing no smoke up nobody's ass tonight. We not blowing no smoke up nobody's ass tonight. I just want to repeat that. We are not blowing smoke up nobody's ass tonight. We are here to bring it. We're here to tell people the truth. Now, I'm gonna give you some warnings up here on this stream. Now, this is an adult stream. This ain't for kids. This ain't for bitches. And this damn sure ain't for simps. But if you a simp and you want to get up on here and voice your opinion, you're gonna have an opportunity to voice your opinion. But I'm gonna lay the ground rules since this is my goddamn channel. I will not have people talking over each other. You will not be disrespecting the panel or the brothers up here. If you even think you're gonna get up here and disrespect, talk over, I will cut your ass off. All I gotta do is mute you and you done. And then I'll block you if you want to get further. This stream is to help the brothers out, to let the brothers know what is going on, and to let the brothers know how they can get about going on and doing the thing that they need to do to get done. Now, let's go over what's happening today. So there's a movie coming out. It's called Woman Kings. Now I gotta give my cousin some props. I mean, she's my distant cousin. Viola Davis is starring in this. But brothers, you see a lot of movies out there, a lot of media out there now promoting the sisters, but you don't see nobody, not a lot of them out there promoting the brothers. And if you see brothers in the movies, most of the brothers that you see out there, if not all, are behaving like a damn simp. You don't see the movies. That's why I put the picture up on there. Jim Brown, Fred Williamson, Jim Kelly, Richard Roundtree, just to name a few. And if I had to modify that picture, I put my daddy up in it too, because my daddy was that way. My uncles was that way. They came from that generation of black men, that were proud to be men, and that did manly things. They weren't simps. They were men, but then they got beat down for being men. And I'll give you a little story on what the deal was. Me, I grew up in a mostly single parent home. My parents got divorced when I was 4 years old. Well, they got separated anyway. I watched my mother go from my daddy's house with her two kids at the time to another man's arms. I'll never forget that. I'm 4 years old. It's raining outside. We in a taxi. And next you know, she's sitting up there in the chair in some man's lap with his arms wrapped around her. Now, what am I supposed to think as a 4 year old? Is that normal to me? No. But I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do at the time because I was just 4 years old. But I tell you right now, what up, Jay? What up, brother? What up? What up? What up? I'm gonna bring you in this. I'm gonna bring you in the panel here in a few, brother, in a little bit. We going real. We going out. We going real, brother. We going real. We going real. Okay, hold up. I just let me go ahead and send my man one here. Um oh, here we go. Let me see. I just gotta let him know. Let D know. So so here's what it's about. So let me get back to what I'm saying about myself. So this is why I came to be. So yeah, 4 years old. So I see my mom rolling out of there with me and my little sister, and so she's went to her girlfriend's house apparently, and she's sitting up there in the chair with another man. Next you know, I got a little brother in the picture. Now my daddy ended up paying child support for three children, but only two of them were his. That was the start of my nightmare right there. My mother didn't do nothing for her kids. I'm a 5 years old. I'm picking up a gun off the table that she claimed that her boyfriend, it was a boyfriend's gun, but she said it was actually she claimed it was hers, but it was a boyfriend's gun. I woke up one morning, man. I walked down the stairs. My brother and sister still asleep. My little brother was 1 years old. My little sister was 4 years old. I was 5 years old, man. I went down there early in the morning because I'm an early riser, and I picked up this heavy ass machinery, and I tried to do everything I could to get that trigger to work. Luckily for me, the safety was on. And luckily for me, my little 5 year old hands couldn't do that 6 pounds worth of pull on that 45 that was up there. Otherwise, I'd have looked at put the gun right at me and pulled the trigger, and I wouldn't even be here today. We wouldn't be talking today, people. I wouldn't be here. My children wouldn't be here. My wife wouldn't even be with me. None of that would have happened. That was me at 5 years old. Yeah, man, my mother would leave me and my siblings at home At 5, tell us to lock the doors and don't open the doors all day while she went to work. Or oftentimes her boyfriend be babysitting us, treating my little brother like he was horrible. It was a horrible upbringing for me, brothers. I got raised in a single mom home. I didn't learn a lot about being a man at that time. All I heard was how they was beating, how man it was nothing, how my daddy was nothing. Even though my daddy would come and take me and my little sister to the zoo, or take us to other places whenever he had a chance, or take us out to Disney World when I was 12 years old. So my daddy would try to come over, but every time he tried to come over to be with his kids, my mother would just beat him down and tell him, nope, you can't come in, you can't do this, you can't do that. So she would separate us, keep us separated from our daddy, and then going to sit up there and talk shit about him and talk shit about black men. She had numerous amount of boyfriends, numerous amount of men would be hanging out at my house when we were growing up. We move around all over the city just because some fool decided they got in a fight. So next you know, we moving up. I'm like, where we going? We moving. Where we moving to? I couldn't really make any solid friends for a minute because I was always moving around, getting my ass beat in schools, coming from a single parent home. Kids knew who they could pick on. Oh, it was horrible, brothers. So Shader, what's up, brother? I'm gonna let y'all in on the stream, brother. Don't worry, I'm gonna let y'all on the panel here. I just gotta get this intro out. But see, that was my upbringing, brothers. I was raised. My mother would take me all over the place, man. I'd be in beauty salon hearing women talk bad about brothers, how bad their relationship was. Just beating down the black man, beating the black man down like we was nothing, like we were dogs. And we had the black exploitation out. They sitting up there, look at that. He ain't nothing. He treat women bad. He nothing, girl. That's all I heard growing up. That's all I heard. So now we fast forward. We fast forwarding up in the future, right? I turn into a teenager, and here I am trying to be a simp, trying to please a female, not even thinking about myself, trying to please them. Now I go in the Air Force, same thing. I went overseas, met women that was looking for a man, but they found a simp, and then they started taking advantage of a simp because I wasn't a man yet. I didn't know how to be a man yet. The day I decided to be a man was the day my life changed. The day that I discovered myself and realized that I'm proud to be a man, that's the day things got better for me. And every decision I have ever made as a man has been beneficial to me and my family. But when you make decisions as simps, you don't make the right decisions. You're often confused. You're running around with your head cut off like you don't know what's going to happen. You make simp decisions. That's what a lot of gang members out there, they don't even realize they're making simp decisions because they're not understanding the code of the man. Men, we do not like to be confrontational. We do not. That's not our nature. I lived in Saudi Arabia for 4 years. That's what really got me started as being a man. I seen how men interacted with each other. I never saw a fight between men. I never saw argument between men. Men had honor. It was honor amongst them, amongst each other. I walked down the street, men, I mean, they had people all over from in Saudi. They had people from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Africa, you name it. All the brothers over that part of the world were there. And we walked down and they give each other respect. Brothers would walk up, Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam. My brother, how are you doing? And you never asked the brother, how was his wife or daughter? You asked the brother, how's your family? And the brother would come back and say, my family's doing fine. How's your family? How are you doing? It was like that every single day. In America, they try to beat a brother down. You got cops throwing brothers on hoods, shooting brothers, maiming brothers, killing brothers, courts taking money away from brothers that they don't need to take away, taking away our kids, taking away our wealth, taking away everything that we try to get or earn. You got corporations out there telling brothers, oh yeah, you good, we glad you on our team. And then as soon as you open your mouth to say what you want to say, they tell you to shut up, they put a muzzle on your mouth. I'm going to give y'all an example. Last night, I was watching the Seahawks because I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm up here in the Northwest. And we traded Russell Wilson away to Denver. And you know these motherfuckers was up in there booing him when he came to the stadium up there in Seahawks. He won a Super Bowl for these fools. He gave 10 years of his life. He worked his ass off in the Seahawks uniform. If y'all know anything about the NFL, you will know what he did. Mufasa, I see you waiting to get in, brother. I'm going to bring you in. Because we finna to talk. We get ready to talk. And you got to bring it, brother. You got to bring it. So here's what I'm getting. Let me finish what I was saying. So here's what I'm getting at. So I'm watching the game, and I see the Seahawks fans booing Russ when he come on the field. And I put that statement out there on Facebook. I said, look, how can y'all boo a man when he won a Super Bowl for y'all, he gave his blood, sweat, and tears. Right, brother? Facts. Right, brother? Facts. Right, Soul Shader? Facts. You know what I'm saying? He gave his blood, sweat, and tears for this team. And they talk about making these stupid comments. Oh, he was greedy. He took too much money. He did this. He did that. Russell Wilson was a champion. He is and he always will be a champion, regardless of what his religious beliefs are or whatever. I'm not a Christian. I know he is. And I know he's married to Sierra. But that's that man's choice. And that was that man's choice to take that ride to Denver because the Seahawks did not want to be on this program. That's why they only got one Super Bowl out of him. And they're gonna sit up there and say, "Well, he was greedy, so he didn't let them pay other the good linemen, and all this, that, the other." Well, let's tell these fools something. Sports, football is a team sport, and the best teams get to the Super Bowl a lot more than the other teams. Now, I'm not a Patriot or a Steeler fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. That's my other team. But I'm not a Patriot or Steeler fan. But I do recognize a good franchise when I see one. And players win championships. True. But good sports franchises get them there. This is a business. Football is a business. Every sport in this country that is professional is a business. The player does not determine what they get paid. The market does. And all Russell Wilson wanted to do was get treated like Tom Brady. But when the minute they see a black man up there saying what he want to say, the minute they see a black man up there trying to get his, all of a sudden it's a problem to these people. That's what it boils down to. You got these slave master owners out there telling brothers what they need to do. Yeah, we paying your butt money, but we not gonna let you do everything you want to do. Yeah, we'll pay you, but when you want to say something, we're gonna put a muzzle on your mouth. Yeah, we'll pay you, but when you come to the table, we're gonna tell you to shut up. That's what the deal is with Russell Wilson. So anybody out there that got beef with him, that want to say something about him, let him speak. But this is not about just Russell Wilson. This is about the black man. I was using Russell Wilson as an example of how society treats black men. They don't want to hear what we have to say. They don't value us. And tonight, brothers, we bring it. We are going to let the brothers know that we have value. This is BSP. I'm ready to open this motherfucker up. Let's come on and get this on. What's up? What's up? What's up, Mufasa? You on the stream, but you on the board, brother. What's going on? You on the panel. What up, brother? Can you hear me? Can you hear, brother?
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I got you, brother. I got you. How you doing, man? Welcome to BSP, Black, Sophisticated, and Prosperous. What's going on?
That's right, brother. That's right. Hey, man, it's going. Let's just say it's going. You know, as I was telling you earlier today, you know, I was watching this movie last night, Squid Games, and oh my gosh, was that ever a reality check? You know, because that kind of stuff goes on all the time, especially with the VIPs. I don't know if anybody on the stream ever saw the movie Squid Games, or series, I should say. But if that's not reality, I don't know what is. You're basically going through life with a blinder on, you know, with the veil pulled over your head. Because let me tell you, man, everything that they put in movies is pretty much what's happening in reality, pretty much what's happening in life, you know. And I'll always remember what this, I think it was I want to say it was my grandfather, actually. In fact, this guy lived to be 98 years old. He once told me the best. He said, if anybody's telling you a joke, wait, how did that go? Shit. I'll think about it. But anyways, the movie just, oh my gosh, that movie just blew me away. Because you have people in society, well, I shouldn't say people, the system. We all know what the system is, obviously.
Yes.
The government. That's what they do. That's what they do behind doors, behind closed doors. We're basically pawns on a chessboard, you know? We're pawns on a chessboard. And, oh, I know what he told me. He told me that the truth is always disguised in the form of a joke.
Yes, I heard that before too from one of my brothers in my family.
Yep. The truth is always disguised in the form of a joke. So when you're talking to somebody, you know, and they're talking about a situation. Maybe they're talking about, you know, racial inequalities, whatever it might be. Pay attention. Pay attention because they're going to be bold enough to tell you what they're talking about. And that's the thing. That's what's going on out here. I've got so many stories, and we'll jump into that a little bit later. But man, I've got so many situations that's happened to me over the course of the last, say, 20 years. You know, that
Mhm.
were eye openers, that were that'll blow you cats away when you hear about this. So it's real. It's real.
And it's not gonna get no realer than what my man was saying too, what Mufasa was saying, brothers. And let me give y'all an example. I just put that in the chat in the comments here of the new movie that they got out that y'all seen the trailers already, The Woman King. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got like I said, I gotta give my cousin her props. She's my distant cousin. I found out Viola Davis. Okay, great, good job. But here's what I'm saying, brothers. Here's what I'm saying. This is a movie that's depicting something about women being kings. Now, look, I'm okay with what they want to put out, but where are the movies about the brothers being in that category? You see what I'm saying? Because this movie, The Woman King, was directed by a BW named Gina Prince Bythewood. See, so that's what I'm getting at, brothers, and I put that up there because my point is this: 80 to 90% of all the black media in this country is run by BWs. So they are
Yes.
going to portray the black man as not being the strong piece to the puzzle. You see what I'm getting at, brothers? And then the black men that you do see out there that they like, all the ones they like are the ones that are basically playing the role of simp. Boomerang was a
Mm-hmm.
big example. When you
Yep.
see Eddie Murphy. How did we go from Shaft to Boomerang? From across 110th Street to Boomerang. From Hell Up in Harlem to Boomerang. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm getting at, brothers? They
But
haven't respected us. They haven't been treating us like black men since the 70s or beyond.
and you know it was designed that way, Tony. You
Yes.
know it was designed to be exactly everything that you see right now. Everything that's happening is designed that way. After the Jim Crow era, you know, civil rights movement, they figured out a different way. They figured out a way that they would hit us so hard that it would affect us for decades. I mean,
Decades.
decades. It would take decades to recover. And it started with the mass incarceration of black men. It
Yes.
started with taking us out of the households because they knew what would happen. They knew what society would be like if, you know, they put pretty much the majority of our sisters on welfare and and not social security, public aid, you know? So this was all designed. This was all designed to happen. There's a movie. God dang it! See, I'm always referring to movies. See, like I said, movies will basically movies are just reality. When they
Yeah.
make movies, it's what's really happening, and people don't understand that. They just watch it for entertainment, but they don't pull back that veil. Like, huh, that kind of makes sense about what that just happened, and that's kind of what's going on right now. But there was an old movie that I just caught a glimpse of a clip, and this was about what's happening in society right now, and it's a bunch of white wealthy
Yes.
socialites just hanging around the table. Do you know what I'm talking about? This came out. I want to say it came out in
Yes.
like the
Yes.
50s, and they're
Yes.
sitting around the table talking about, well, if we do this, this will penetrate, this will affect the black man this way, and the black family, and you know, and they had black servants serving them the whole time. I forgot the name of that movie. Oh my gosh, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up
Yes, brother.
because
You got to
it's an eye
find that
opener.
for us. You got to find that for us because I'm just going to drop a link here from blackdemographics.com because see, here's my point too, and I'm glad you found that because I was on the stream last week on this guy Peso. He was
Mm,
doing a stream and just beating brothers down that were coming on this stream because we were men. He was simping his ass off.
Major
And
simp.
there's a lot of streams out here on YouTube that are run by simps. Let's just call it what it is. We ain't holding no point. We ain't pulling back, brothers. We ain't pulling back. We men up in here. They out there ruining the black man. They are, like you said, Mufasa, they are adding to the chaos. I want to say they're adding to the chaos. Now I'm gonna drop a link up in here that's going to tell y'all the real numbers, because I had somebody on that stream when I was trying to come up with some information that I told them about, and they were like, "Well, why don't you drop the link for us?" And my answer was, "You're a grown ass man. You can go out there and find your own damn link on this channel. This ain't my channel." You know what I'm saying? But this is the channel right here, and I'm gonna drop this link, brothers. It's getting ready to come up at you. This is the channel that's going to tell you it all. Okay, this is a link from Black Demographics, and we dropping numbers, brothers. This one here is talking about the percentage of blacks that are married, the black marital status. The black marital status. Now, if I can read off of this, married, the total married out of our people, the percentage of our people that are married is only 30%. 30%, brothers. It wasn't always that way. But right now, based on the U.S. Census Bureau, the most recent one they took in 2020, and y'all know they do the census every 10 years, 30% of blacks are married. Okay?
Wow.
Is this deep? Bro, I'm getting deeper, bro. Check this out, brother. 3% separated, 12% divorced, 6% widowed. Brothers, I'm going to get ready to hit y'all with these numbers. I'm just imagine somebody, you playing football and you get hit right in the face. 50%, brothers, 50% of blacks have never been married in the day's age. Black men, only 33% of black men married in this country. 3% separated, 10% divorced, 3% widowed, 52% never married. Black women, 27%. Brothers, you hear me? Hear me now, like they say in Jamaica. Hear me now. 27% of black women have been married. That's it. 4% separate. Only 27%, brother. Only 27%. They said that 13% of them have been divorced because they're 80% of the plaintiffs in divorces in black marriage. 80% of plaintiffs, I'm sorry, are BWs. And I'm going to say black women only because I'm reading off of statistics. We're not here to downgrade black women, brothers. We're not down here to downgrade anybody. That's not what we do. What we are here to do is we're going to be bringing these facts tonight. We're bringing the facts. That's what we're bringing, brothers. So if people get up here and they hear us say this and that, and they don't agree with us, then all I got to say, and I know Mufasa's probably in the same way, is get your ass off the channel then. You don't need to be here because we're bringing it. 8% of black women are widowed. 48% of black women in this country have never been married. 48%. Wow. And then check this out. Now, let's go to the United States, all USA, just so we can compare what we just told you about.
So BSP, before you jump there really quick, that 48%
all USA married, 48%.
That 48% is a staggering number. So is there a time frame on that 48%?
Okay, so the 48%, right now I'm looking at that chart. This is based off the most recent U.S. Census Bureau of 2020. So basically, they go around, they ask everybody their status, and they look at their income taxes and all this other stuff. This is recent, brother. So this might as well be 2022, and from what we know, it's getting worse. That 48% is crazy.
And I would imagine that wouldn't change too much in the last decade, I would imagine, right? Would you say? As far as
no, this one was the last. No, this is the beginning of the 2020, and I'm going to look at some more numbers on here, but I know that these numbers they were saying are getting worse. In fact, as I scroll down, I'm going to show you the next one about what they're saying about the race. So, because 48% of Americans have been married, 11% have been divorced, 6% widowed, 2% separated, 34% have never been married, right? Compared to 48% of black women and 52% of black men have never been married. Now, brother, as you know, Mufasa, they're going to come on here and say, well, look, because black men don't marry. See, that's why y'all got the higher percentages. No, it's not. That's not why we have the higher percentages. It's because we are not valued. We are undervalued as men. That is
Exactly.
why we are undervalued. So if
Yes.
you look at the marriage statistics by race, I talked about the black. Check this out. Hispanic, 43% of them are married. These are, I'm talking, this is are married. This is current. 3% separated, 9% divorced, 3% widowed, 43% have never been married, which is kind of high. But look at this as we get further along. White, 52% of whites in this country are married. 1% separated, 12% divorced, 7% widowed, only 28% have never been married. Asian, now check this out. Asian, 58% of Asians in this country are married. 58%, only
Wow.
1% separated. Only 31% have never been married.
Wow.
So these numbers, and then they also have later on, I will bring it up, they got the interracial marriage statistics of black men and black married black women married to different races. So, like for example, if I look at it right now, 85% of the black men that are married have a black wife, 93% of black women have a black husband. 8% of the black married men are married to a white spouse, 4% are married to a Hispanic spouse, 3% other, which means Asian and anyone that doesn't fall into the other two categories.
Hmm.
For married black women, 4% are married to white spouse, 2% have an Hispanic spouse, and only 1% other. What does that tell you, brothers? What does that tell you? That tells you that with the black women having the smaller percentages, basically, if I look at it, is half of the percentages that black men are married outside the race. That means that a lot of people are not selecting black women as wives. That's what
Right.
that means. Does that mean the same thing to you, brother? If you can
Yep.
elaborate.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. That's very true. Very true. Wow.
I mean, I know I get off on the numbers. You know, you everybody that know me for a while, and this is my real good friend Mufasa up here, and me and this brother hung out. I'll tell you, you know, people know I'm all about the numbers. You know why I'm about the numbers? Because numbers don't lie. I was on Pesos' stream and I heard this woman talk about some psychology numbers. Well, this is the real deal. This is what, yeah, because those numbers that you are getting are mainly fueled by females that want you to see those numbers. I'm going to blackdemographics.com, which have been pulled over from various bureaus, the United States Census Bureau, which does not, that is, they don't care what race you are, they just doing the numbers. You see what I'm saying? So when these
Hmm.
people come at you with, oh, this is what they're saying. Well, where's that information that you're getting about what they're saying? You see what I mean?
Yep.
They want to sit up here and
That's
say
right.
this and that because they're only looking for numbers that are going to support the bullshit that they're talking about. We're up here bringing the facts, brothers. We're bringing the facts.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, those are staggering numbers. Those are staggering numbers. And wow, wow.
And
If
then,
that's not an eye opener, I don't know what is.
well, brother, and then you were asking me earlier about when those numbers were. And like I said, they were from the 2020 US Census Bureau. But here's what I'm saying. I'm looking at this thing on black demographics right now, and it says black women more likely to be married than white women until 1970. Then the numbers went way up. I mean, way up. They
Mm,
said that 25% of black women in this country will never get married. White women, that percentage is only about 8%. Only 8%, brothers. Is that crazy or what? From and they did
wow.
this from this is among women aged 35 and older by race from 1890 to 2010. It is absolutely ridiculous. It is ridiculous, brothers.
Mm,
White women used to be higher. The white women used to be well over 10% in the 20s. Then things started changing in the 70s. So white women all the way up to the 60s were more likely to not get married than black women. After that, things changed. What did I just talk about? How they when did they start disrespecting us or really start beating us down as black men? In the 70s.
mhm.
Numbers don't lie, brothers.
And now they have this new soft girl era that they're trying to start out. Have you heard
Okay,
about
can
that
you
one?
elaborate on that, brother? What's the soft girl one?
So the soft girl era is um, more of a rebuttal, I guess, if you will, to the passport movement, right?
Yes.
And basically, what they're saying is, hey, listen, we are going to straighten our act up. We're gonna become that feminine, fit, friendly, cooperative, submissive, woman that you want us to be. We heard you loud and clear. It's like, wait a minute, this is not. You can't just come out and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do now. That's just not gonna fly. I mean, and the thing about it is, notice era. It's just when they call it the soft girl era, it's something that's just here for the time being, right? Wouldn't you
Yes.
say?
Yes.
So they screwed up with that alone. It's like, okay, we're gonna bow down. We're gonna be this feminine, fit woman that you so to speak seek out in other countries. We'll be that for a little while, but we're gonna go back to who we really are. And it's not just the BWs. It's every woman here in the Western society. I mean, I just got divorced from one last year. And let me tell you guys, it is real. You do not want to go through a divorce here in the States.
No.
I got, let me just say, I came out alive because she was swinging for the fences. And I, yeah, let's just say you don't want to do that. You don't want to go through that ever. And I know a cat that's Tony and I, friend of ours. I'm sorry, BSP, friend of ours that's going through the same thing, and he's in a major shit show right now. Major shit show. So make sure you vet these women properly before you get married. And always, always, I don't care if you guys are working at Burger King right now because you never know where life is going to take you. Always get a prenup. Always, no matter what, because you never know what you're going to do. You may start out working, entry level job and and in 20 years you become a CEO or have your own business. You're making deep six-figure income. So you always want to get a prenup. I don't care if she says, you know what, we've been together for 5, 10 years. You don't trust me by now? No, I don't. Well, I mean, you don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying. You
Yes.
always want to get a prenup, always. So if there's anything you take away from anything we talked about tonight, that is the one for me. Because let me tell you, you don't want to go through that shit. I'm paying maintenance and I'm paying child support. Child support, I don't have a problem with. That's my obligation. Okay, that's my obligation. But maintenance, I have a serious problem with maintenance, especially when you're not with that woman anymore. When you're not with that woman anymore and you still have to pay regardless, regardless. So, yeah, take that as a big takeaway from me, big time.
Yeah, and what he's saying, brothers, is that we know quite a few brothers that have just gone through the big divorce thing. We have some brothers that are still fighting the divorces, and it's not a level playing field. And I like what Mufasa was saying earlier about these women trying to be the soft feminist thing. Here's the thing, brothers. You just can't put on a pretty dress and red lipstick and all of a sudden call yourself a wife or say you're wifeable. That is not the
Hmm.
way things need to work. That's not the way they work. I'll give you an example. I lived in Japan 11 years, brothers. 11 years, twice in that country. And I'll tell you right now, women over there, because there was a stream last week. I was on Peso's stream, simp number one.
We were both
And
on there.
yeah, we were both on there, and this female was asking me. Oh, I'm sorry, brothers. This female was asking me, saying, "Well, in Japan, they don't they don't get married as much either. Well, they don't get married as much anymore, not now, lately, because they haven't been able to find a man that they really or get hooked up with a man that they really love. But you know what, or really can deal with. But you know what? They love the brothers. The brothers can go over there and get married. That's for sure. I don't know what's going through. the Japanese man's head right now. I'm not saying all Japanese men that way, because what I understand about it is that the younger ones are more simping their butts off, simping their asses off, because they're getting inundated with this bullshit. But the older men are men, and they're the ones that have the wives, and they're the ones raising the families. And then you got some men in there that are men that get the female. The bottom line is this. I tried to tell, because on that channel you can't say you but somebody trying to cut you off. But I try to let these fools know that you cannot compare Japan to the situation in the United States. In the United States, the image has been tarnished here. The image of the female has been tarnished. It has been tarnished to the point to where it is going to take a long time to get back. It is going to take a long time to get that back. Now you might get females up here saying, "Well, why are you this? Why are you that?" Because I hear a lot of them out there saying, "Well, okay, I guess I might have to be a wife," or because in the Western world, women don't look at you as being forever. Women look at you as, "Oh, it's your turn." So if you go through, say, a 20-year marriage, it wasn't meant to be forever. It's just that, "Oh, it's just your turn to be with me." They don't even look at it as being a permanent relationship. They don't look at it that way. They just don't. And this is why a lot of men are starting to leave and go elsewhere for a mate. The lady that I started watching most recently, the Filipina Flea. Man, she
Filipina
was
P.
speaking some game, right? She's
Yeah,
speaking some game about the females.
yeah. She's
And
been
I
on that
know
for a minute.
you've seen it, right? I've been to the Philippines 4 times. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the only reason why I didn't end up with the Filipino
BSP,
wife
you
is
broke
because at
up
that time
BSP.
I didn't have any wealth. I was not. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear
Yeah,
me now, brother?
the last thing I heard you say is the only reason that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna introduce Jay Takashi here in a minute. Here's what I'm saying. So the only reason why I did not marry a woman from the Philippines at the time when I was a single dude running around is because I did not feel like taking care of her whole family.
Mm.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm gonna bring Soul Shade on it too. That's why I didn't do it. But with that said, let me go ahead and introduce my man here. I know he keeps me in his heart, and I'm always so busy, man. I know I feel guilty as hell. He can cuss me out anytime he want. Jay Takashi up in this bitch.
Oh,
Como
Mr.
arigato.
How you doing,
Mr. J.
Tashimache? And then we got Soul
Takashi.
Shader up in this mofo who I'm gonna be hooking up with here shortly because he's out here in the area that I'm in. Well, he just disappeared.
Oh,
But he's
Right on.
back.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Soul Shader just
Right
got
on.
his Navy ass up in here.
What's going on,
So
Soul?
what? But so yeah, he just dropped off for a minute. He'll be
Yeah, he'll
back
be
in a
back.
little
Okay.
He'll be
after.
back. Yeah.
What's
But
going on, Mr.
what's
J.
going on,
Takashi?
Mr. Jay Takashi? What's up, brother?
Well,
Jay,
first
let
of
me
all,
ask
shout out
you
to
this.
shout out to my two brothers up here, BSP, my man Mufasa. Yo, you picked the
Hey,
freaking Lion King name. Love that, man.
hey, Jay.
But
Hey, Mr. J, you know who this is, right? Mufasa?
yeah.
Who?
He,
Oh no, Derek Taylor.
Yeah, you're right.
that's the Chicago Mac up in
I
this
use his full
mofo.
name, but I have to say the whole name because you're gonna like Taylor. If I say Derek, it'd just be like
No,
I
you're
guess say
right.
my
You're
whole name.
good. It's just us on here. But I just wanted to Mufasa because, like I said, Tony and I were on Peso's page last week on his stream, and we were just, just chiming in, defending the past four brothers, defending our movement, and of course, the fool was just yapping at the mouth and just, so I had to go incognito mode on him.
No, I feel you. And like I said, do what you got to do. And I've always said, for me, even though I tell people I'm not as extreme with it, the difference for me is, like I said, I only support one group of passport brothers specifically. And the reason why I do that, because at least like the ones that just don't keep on complaining, the ones that are trying to do something,
Right.
and that, because my thing is, if you keep, I've said this before, and me and IP are gonna have this talk eventually, because I know he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it not nearly to the degree when he first started. And I told him, if you're just gonna just keep complaining and just say negative things, then at that point, that's all you're gonna have. If you talk about the more positive things and negative things, then that always helps. And the reason
Yeah.
why I'm saying that is because you become very jaded, very twisted when you keep doing that. That's why I tell people, listen, I don't subscribe to negativity. I don't like ignorant people. I don't like
Yep.
stupid people. That's why I stay away from them. And I told him, I said, if you're content with doing those things, I have to remove myself away from you because you're not healthy for me and my atmosphere of my energy. Because
you gotta respect it as a man too.
exactly. Now, granted, now I've said this before too, BSP. On top of this, if that's what you want to do, more power to you.
Yep.
Do that.
That's right.
That's fine. That's for you. I'm not going to sit here and debate with you. But like I said, I have more progressive things that I have to do. Like I said, I'm more about progression instead of degression.
Yo, you freezing up a little bit, Jay. You freezing up on us a little bit, brother.
Oh, I'm freezing up a little bit.
I think the government's just watching this. Hey, yeah, you freezing up. The government watch. If y'all watching this government, fuck y'all. Y'all can watch this all you want.
That's right. Fuck them.
Yeah, am I freezing up now? Am I cool now?
No, you good now.
Okay,
but
cool.
Before you finish, I want to just bring in my man Soul Shader, who I'm gonna be hooking up with here soon. He's up in this. He's got Navy up in this mofo. Soul Shader up in this. Yeah.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Right on. So, how's it going, brother?
It's been going pretty good. You know.
Nice.
Just, you know, trying to stay at a table.
Okay, that's always good.
Well, see, and that's why we happy we got y'all up in here, because let me let y'all know why, man. Let me let you know why. We got brothers from different age groups up in here. Soul Shader being the young 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Jay in the threes. You know, and see what's good about that, brothers, is this. We're black men from a few different times, but we need to be men no matter what time we coming out of. And the problem is that a lot of brothers that are in a younger age, like here's what I want to say to Soul Shader, man, before I meet this brother. I know he ain't one, but let me say this to Soul Shader. I meant to tell you this in the Texas. Man, watch out for the gays out here in Seattle. I told you I'm not up here to knock anybody, but the problem is, man, it ain't like it was back in the day where you could hook up with a partner. Yo, man, let's go chase the cheap women. You mean a dude, man, this dude trying to sleep with you. Hey, wait, man, hold up, man. That's not me. That's not me, man. Where the women at?
Where's that at?
No, everywhere. Look, Soul Shader just joined the Navy. Okay.
Okay.
Dropping panties. Okay. And so what I'm saying is, where he out here in Seattle area now, they got a large community. That's like they got in Atlanta, Georgia. They got a large community out there. All I'm saying is, look, we're not trying to bounce on these fools, but we are not part of that realm. In any given society, only 4% of the population will be considered gay or lesbian. Only 4%. But yet they want to act like it's 35% of the motherfuckers over here. And to me, that's just not real.
Right.
Yeah,
truth. That's truth, brother. Hey, shout out to Mr. International. I see him out there.
Oh, there you go, International. What's up, brother? I see
International.
Oh boy, he can ready to come on the panel too.
Right on.
What up, Mr. International? Shout out, homie.
Yo, can y'all hear
Billy
me,
up
man?
in this motherfucker.
There we go.
I'm coming in loud and clear.
Yeah, you are.
You sound clear, bro.
Distinguished International.
That's good, man. I just want to say I'm just sitting back and I'm going to listen to this wisdom because I've been watching y'all guys on the socials, man, going crazy, and it's always motivation to me. And I'm always going to be here and showing love because these brothers on this panel right here, all of y'all, man, y'all part of the real movement. All these guys that are finding out about it, they're already too late, man. We've been on this mindset, and I respect all these guys.
Thanks, brother.
That's
I
right.
want to ask y'all something, brothers, to continue on. I know Jay was talking out there. That is too. Let me ask you, brothers, something, man. What kind of relationships are y'all in, or what kind of relationships have y'all been in with a female lately? Anybody can talk about it, but I know where Mufasa was, but I'm kind of curious too about what Jay, Mr. National, Soul Shader, how the females been treating y'all.
Yeah,
I want International, brother. Y'all brothers go. I want to go last because I can touch up on my lady real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep this really short. You know what I mean? I haven't really been on some like serious stuff. The girls out here, they're not like the golden days or even back in the day when I was younger and stuff. So it ain't nothing really like connecting. It's just like I do what I do, already knowing if it's not good for me. If it's not benefiting me, making me a better man, then I ain't committing into it. I'm really nonchalant to this stuff. You know, I had a few girlfriends back in the day, you know, and when I mean girlfriends, they got to be like, you know, 10 out of 10 bros, like in and out personality and all that, you know what I mean? Even had a few foreign joints from overseas when they first touched America, you know what I mean? So I know that's why I'm part of this movement, because I know about it. But like, yeah, it's just like really one-nighters or linking up every here and there. And, you know, I'm focused. The wifey, you know, I'm going to go around the world, travel around the world, and find a baddie, and then you mean decide who I'm gonna marry.
What the hell you doing, Mr. International? You bullshit.
Oh, damn, man up in this big
we got DC up in the house.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
We ain't marrying these Keishas, man. She just
Hell
no.
We gotta level up, we gotta stack up, you know what I mean?
Hey, Mr. International.
What's
I
up
don't know
with
if you knew
y'all,
this.
man?
Hey, what's going on, DC?
What's up, DC in this bitch?
Tony, I ain't know you was going live tonight, dude.
I put this thing on the channel, dog. I put
3
up
days ago, I think he put
this
it up.
shit, man, on the Metro, motherfucker.
That's all right. DC probably still hung over.
Yeah.
Man, I don't got clout like y'all, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
My man Sean
I
is a
put this up in
legend.
the deal. I've been talking about this for 2 weeks.
No, I thought we was
Hey,
going
man,
through
you know
it
I love you,
last
dog. Man.
Thursday,
Thanks for being on
though.
the panel, brother.
Yeah,
No, I know, but I
Hey,
put it up
brothers.
on my group that I wasn't going to do it because of the game.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you was watching them sorry ass Commanders. That's why.
He was at the game. That's why
I'm a Steelers fan, though, but I went to the game on Sunday.
Oh, here you go.
You know?
At least he ain't a Cowboys fan. Thank God.
Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan though, dog. I'm sorry. You can hate me. Hate me, Jay.
That's cool.
You-
That's cool. That's cool.
You and my uncles are all best friends.
Cowboys,
Yeah.
baby.
Why the Cowboys, bro? You could have said
People
Seattle.
on the field, though,
At least I would have
that
rocked
got
with you on that.
But see, that's what I'm saying, brother. See, we are talking about the sports world, man. But I was asking y'all, so you Mr. Nesso gave us a cue on about the women, how the women treating them now. What
What's going
about
on?
you, Soul Shader? So here you are, you up here in my land, neck of the woods now, and I know how the women been treating you or in your relationships.
Honestly, I haven't been in one yet. I've kind of just been, just focusing on getting the money and just improving myself, honestly.
Oh my God, brothers. Okay, brothers, I gotta interject on this. This is where we need to be at that age. Because here's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell y'all straight
You
up.
spoke the right words on that.
You spoke the right word. See, here's the thing. The Chinese man, well, you know what they do? They don't get into serious relationships when they're younger. What they do? They go out and they buy their pussy. A lot of men around the world do that, man. They go out, Japanese. A lot of them do that. They build their wealth, and
They
then when
build
they
their
got
wealth up. Yeah.
they
First
wealth
minute,
up,
the
and
next
when they
laugh.
ready, then they pick the youngest, finest thing on the planet to be their wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what they do. People be calling them perverts. Oh, you nasty, you pervert, you buying pussy. So what? Like IP was on this channel. He's talking about, man, I ain't buying the pussy. Man, ain't nothing wrong with buying pussy. That cash you
Sometimes it's
get,
a pride thing, brother. I hear a lot of brothers say that too.
my
He
brothers,
said
they
I would
ain't
never
nothing to do
pay
with
for it.
pride.
I would just get it regularly, is what he said.
No. Here's what I'm trying to tell you, brothers. Look, when you spend that dollar, and I'm not talking about using no credit card, when you give cash and you put it in them little soft hands to get your services, that cash is saying, bitch, you don't need to know my name. You don't need to know where I live or nothing. All you need to do is bend your ass over and let me get my stuff on, and then I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm. True.
That's what it's about. That's what they say.
I love brother Tony. He directs me.
I can't knock my man BSP for you mean those tactics, you know. I don't know about all that, but yeah, I can't knock you. Never.
You breaking up, brother. You breaking up.
Breaking up, bro. You're very robot-y.
We're trying to reconnect.
Watching. I'll be sitting
Try to
back and
reconnect,
watching.
brother.
Yeah.
What you think about that, DC? You kind of quiet
you know
on
what?
that, DC.
Let me jump on that real quick, BSP, real quick, DC.
I got you, brother.
I agree with that. I agree with that for a number of reasons. Now, if you gonna go and buy some pussy, please buy some pussy that's a 9 or a 10.
Thank you.
These cats go out and get a scrubby 6 and a 6 at most.
Yeah, they be
You
looking
know?
like fucking Dog Man and shit.
I'm
Y'all
like,
remember
are
Dog
you
Man?
kidding me? Get out there and spend some money and buy some legitimate dime pussy. I mean, come on, you know? That's all I gotta say.
I mean, if he's a virgin, I tell him to go do it that way at least.
Wait, say that again, Jay?
I said I would say, and this is what I would say to the cats who are holding their virginity for that. I would just tell them. I told them, you buy the top of the line one, and then just make sure she knows everything she's doing. That's how you learn from that. Take lessons from that.
Exactly.
The reason why I say that is because that means when you get your lady, you should be good to know what the hell to do at least if you've been through enough. But at the same time, be correct with it. Because honestly, I think that's the best way for brothers to be good at it, and also for them to be prepared to be anything. If I'm going to be real, you're more likely to be prepared on that front.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
what you think?
No, ain't no problem at all. Shit, I still do it from time to time. What the fuck you talking about?
There you go, my man,
dude. DC, that's right.
Yo, brother Sean, you should be a freaking a master class at this point before me.
Nah, man. I mean, I mean, like if you go to certain countries too, say like if you're gonna go to like Belgium or Switzerland or something where they really, it's gonna be hard like to pull up on the joint and get them. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what country you roll into too. Like, yeah, but
yo, you know me, I'm thinking Asian, so this is right there. But I do know like
oh nah, you good over there.
A little bit different.
You good. Yeah, you good over there. Yeah, you can get regular joints all day and go on a few dates or whatever and do what you do. Yeah. But
it's like you going to eat, man. It's like you going to a restaurant. That's what they tell me in Asia. It's like you want to eat a cuisine. You want to eat a nice steak. You want a nice what? Pussy's the same way. You're not going to eat it when you're paying for it, but you still going.
Nah, you ain't going.
No.
Rule number one: do not eat the box. Don't even kiss it.
Don't eat the box, man. But you
that's
know,
for your wife.
It's like you buying a nice meal. And it's an everyday thing to a man. It's like not an everyday thing, but it's a common thing to a man over there. In the U.S., we the only ones that place any kind of emphasis on just a simple piece of ass.
Yeah. No,
but
that's true.
Yeah, because I most definitely like agree with y'all getting y'all bread up while y'all young. And then you got the energy too. You got the energy to work. You might want to do 2 jobs. But yeah, have all your fun, get your money up before you do anything.
Well, I'll say build your money up, and then the fun comes later. But then after that, I would say establish some type of rapport, and then start building up your kingdom for your own place if you want family. And then start doing that.
Yeah.
Or my best, build your empire. There we go. It's better. Build your empire.
Right.
Yeah, because you can't build your empire if you get into a 20-year marriage or a 15-year marriage or a 6-year marriage, and you now guess what happened? You going to get that divorce. You got to give up a lot of cash for these females when you could have had more different kinds of ass for way cheaper.
Straight facts right there.
Just weighs you down a lot. Honestly, it wastes a lot of time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You do. I mean, look, Soul Shader, you in the Navy, man. You're going to be going all over the world. You get to the point, man, you just bring you a box of condoms, dog. You're going to be laying up with
yeah, because where your tour going to be like Japan, like Asia, Shader? Where your tour going to be?
I honestly don't know yet. They're saying that we might end up going to San Diego once our ship's finished, though, because it's under maintenance, right? We're trying to fix it.
Because my cousin, he was in the Navy, right? My little cousin. And he did like the Mediterranean. He was trying to be all cool. I was telling what Tony telling y'all now, but he's like, man, I ain't gonna be fucking around. I was like, yes, you are. I was like, wait till you get to Spain, Turkey, all that shit.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker was calling me long distance. Man, it's all the train over here in Spain. Because the boats go to Rota in Spain.
Yeah, shit.
Rota. He said, the brothels over that motherfucker look like castles.
Damn.
He was like, they had chicks like from Brazil, like other parts of
What?
South America, along with the Spanish people, along with the people from Spain. So, yeah, in the Navy, yeah, you going once
You gonna
y'all
get
dock at some of
Well,
them ports, yeah. So,
just make
dude,
sure
yeah,
you
you
don't get
gonna
got.
be in safe. He gonna
Yeah.
be in safe too, like working out of basic training. You gonna be ready to go, soldier.
man. I was in the Philippines.
Yep.
I've been to the Philippines
Yeah, you're
4
gonna be
times.
breaking backs, brother. You're gonna be breaking backs hard.
You're gonna be breaking, dog.
That's the plan.
Yeah, when you over there, just think about all these greasy, fat, disgusting hoes in the state, and you
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, I ain't going back. I'm starting young. I ain't going back to that bullshit."
And see what's good about the whole experience, man. Because I used to do this in Korea a lot, and other countries I've been. What's the good about the whole experience is that when you get those females, man, like you said, get the nines and tens, very professional, very clean, very good at what they do. And it's you had a satisfying experience when you get done with your business, whether you want to hang with them all night or you want to hang with them for an hour or two. When you get done with your business, what I loved about these females is they treated you like a normal human being. It was none of this, oh, you nasty, you paid for this. No. It's like, okay, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate all you did for me. Thank you. And they're gone. And you could say, well, look, we can, let me know who else you recommend. I would ask the women, well, who do you recommend that I deal with tomorrow night when I come back out of town?
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's rather interesting. Huh.
yeah, man.
Yeah, and another
See,
thing too
you
with
ain't got
that
time to sit
is,
up there and fall in love with a bitch,
oh hell no!
right?
Well, no,
Don't
I've always
follow
said when
don't
you're
follow in
younger,
my
man, that's only if
footsteps.
you want family. I've always said that before.
I mean,
If you're seeking family, then don't go for that. Of course, go for what Mr. BSP has and Mufasa has at least. But if you're just
Right.
trying to have fun, well then, hey man, do you, man? Just be careful. That's all it is.
there's
And don't
nothing
get got.
wrong with having
Right.
fun as a man because you are a man. You deserve, like I said, it's just like buying a meal. It's like going to a restaurant, getting a nice meal. That's what it's like. And you have to treat them that way. You have to treat them like, okay, you're just a nice meal. I gotta go. Like
Right.
Snoop Dogg said, I ain't in love with these hoes. I'm out the door. That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been game.
And
Yeah.
another thing with that too is when you're dealing with a high value escort, a VIP type escort,
Mm-hmm.
they have standards.
Yes.
You're not gonna get robbed or drugged or any of that shit because they need to make sure that their shit doesn't get fucked up as far as their you know reputation because
Yeah.
they're sophisticated that way. But if you go out here and you're messing around with some skis on the street, you know,
Skis.
Seventh Avenue bitches.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
and she's getting ready to drug you up, and you thinking she all fine and shit in her banana yellow bodysuit or whatever. I mean, man, you just setting yourself up for failure. You know,
Yeah. They ain't gonna
so
and they ain't
always
gonna
go high quality.
yeah, they ain't gonna be messing with no Ray and Nook Nooks neither. And and
Exactly.
and Don Trail, all that bullshit.
I
Yeah,
don't know who
man.
this is, man. I just tried to click this thing out of here. I'm gonna go in and get rid of this.
What do you say?
I don't know who this person is up here that put this. It look like this a troll. We got a troll.
Troll.
I'm
Oh
getting ready to
shit.
get rid of troll. Hey
It's
troll, I
it.
don't need you on my channel. Okay.
Let's
Hope it
switch
ain't bitch
him.
ass peso, man.
No, it's
Somebody else.
somebody. Yeah, ain't no bitch ass simp ass pay.
Pussy ass peso man. Yeah, we should get
It
his
ain't
ass on
him.
here.
But
Eat him
whoever this
up.
person is, they're trolling. They just got whacked. They just got whacked. Yeah,
Fuck
they
'em.
just got whacked, man. They're done. They're done.
I almost wish it was peso man. We could have let him on that food.
We would, what he said, man. He's like, man, you can ready to get beat up out here. I say, man, y'all can't beat me up, brother. I'm sorry, man. I didn't say brother because he ain't a brother to me. I said, y'all can't beat me up. I don't think so.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Exactly.
You know, we men, and we don't have to apologize to nobody. We don't have to apologize to nobody. This country has shit on black men for over 400 years. We can't even lift a finger. We can't even get traded to a football team without the fans booing the crap out of us coming back to our own stadium when we won a Super Bowl because we ain't Tom Brady. They don't understand that. We ain't Tom. They
Yeah.
don't want to treat us like Tom Brady. Brady can sit up there and shit on the dining room table or the CEO's office, and he's still the man, right?
Still the man. Yep. That's
Why
it.
can't Russell Wilson be like that?
Yeah, they don't want that shit.
They ain't gonna let that shit happen. Hell no.
Not on this plantation, they not.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't lying about that shit.
I don't know who this fool is, man. Talking about long live Eritrea.
You said what?
Trying to block this fool. Yeah, put that person in timeout. I don't know who that person was. But no, but we're getting back to the subject at hand, brother. Like my man Mufasa was saying. When you get these dimes and you paying for them, they got reputations. Look, people like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Derek Jeter, they paid for pussy.
Dude, I was in the heart of that when Jordan was here in DC because some of my boys was bouncing. Man, Jordan was going hard when he was down here. Like he was, when he was playing with the Wizards, that motherfucker was getting it in, dude. He was getting it
He
in.
was getting it in hard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler, his son.
Yeah, and why not? They high value males. They making that coin.
Yeah, I mean, shit, if you think about it, how it is today, you would rather do that than deal with an IG thought. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at what happened to Mike. Mike was with this bitch, man. He was married to. You know what I mean? Lost a lot of that money. We had women come up to the car throwing their titties on the window while he was in the car.
They all do.
There's money.
Wow.
That's what they wanted.
Brother, I found out what happens when they play in different states. Okay, so my cousin works in Chicago at the they have the biggest gymnasium in Chicago. It's called Moody Bible Institute. And so whenever a rival team comes to play the Bulls, they'll practice there. So anyways, he knows a lot of people, right? So he's like, man, listen, when these cats come to stay, they stay at a certain hotel all the time. You know, nobody knows they're there. And there's just a battalion of fine ass women. I mean, we're talking all nines and dimes, nothing less.
He said a battalion.
A battalion of them, brother. I'm serious. And he's like, yeah. So what they'll do is they'll bring them up through the service entrance and they'll bring them right up to the rooms, and each of them have their own pick of who they want. They already know who they're going to get. Some of these players might have 2 or 3 of them in a room, bottles, cigars. I mean, it's crazy. And what they do, so if it's your birthday or something, like say it's MJ's birthday, Pippen and whoever else might, you know, have like 5 or 6 women in his room waiting for him when he walks in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's the lifestyle that we're talking about.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. But America want to make it look like, oh, you should be a saint. You should be sit there with your legs crossed and just spend money on some worthless woman and just so she can take all your money.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what they want.
That
you
ain't
to
the way.
do
Like you see these shows about all these wives, somebody's wife.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
They want to keep you down.
And a lot of these women, that's all they groom themselves to do. They work out, they try to look the best they can ever look, and then they go hang out in front of these areas and try to pick up an NBA player, football player, some big high profile athlete, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're damn near more feminine than women in the foreign countries. And
until
I mean,
they don't get what they want.
Exactly.
Right,
they tell us when the new rookies come on, they let them know. They have a meeting. They have several meetings. They're letting them know.
The rookie symposium joint. Yeah.
Yep. They're like, listen, this is what's going to happen. This is reality. This shit ain't college anymore. No. You know, you're going to get up here. You're going to get caught up. Do not, you know, get caught up with some, you know, dime that's promising you this and that. And you end up getting her knocked up. And guess what? There's another 10 G's a month going out the door. Or not even that. Maybe 50 G's. So
you see what happened to Sean Kemp?
Yep. Oh yeah, he got
Kemp, right? Sean Kemp used to play for the Sonics, man. These women were getting him. He got big time, man. He was paying out the ass for all these females he was going out with. He didn't get the memo. He never got the memo, and they were using him hard.
Yeah, he went. I think that dude, like ain't he kind of broke now or something?
Yeah, he broke. Him and that dude, the Chinese dude that was playing from the brother from Taiwan that used to play for the Knicks.
You talking about Jeremy Lin?
Jeremy Lin broke as a big dog. You seen him on the
He
YouTube?
broke.
He's on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, I did see that. I was like, damn.
And he had skill. He had mad skills.
Yeah, he had skills, but he fucking around. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
So what they needed to do? You know why all these men fail? You know why they fail, brothers, don't you? You know why they fail? Because they stopped being men.
They stop. Yeah.
See, men, we have a code. We have a code of ethics that we have to live and abide by. We have standards. We have a code of ethics. Just like for example, I'll take Mufasa. Whoever since I've known him has had some fine ass women. I don't think he's ever. I'm not saying nobody else has. I'm just focusing on Mufasa because I've seen the women that he's been out with. He's not the kind of man that's gonna go out with somebody that don't look good, and he's the kind of man that if they don't look good,
They're only good for bobbing and slobbing.
they gotta go. That's how we gotta pick. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta have your standards. Yeah,
That's
and it's not. You gotta have your
fine.
standards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. It's rough out here, man.
You know, one thing too. Just getting back to some of these high-profile athletes, a lot of times, what the system does is they set them up for failure from the beginning.
They set them up for failure. Yeah.
So take Tiger Woods for example, right? Tiger Woods coming to scene, blowing up everybody. Nobody can touch Tiger Woods, right? There's no great white hope. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can get there. So what do? Okay, let's hook him up with a woman. Let's hook him up with a white girl. And he was introduced from one of the players. I think it was
one of the call players. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Justin Rose.
And he got mad at him for cheating, like he how they was acting like he didn't damn near kill somebody.
Right, like that was his sister or something, right? Yeah. So they let them know, listen, you're gonna make more money when you're married. That's the ticket, because you want people to see this lifestyle of a married man with this woman, and the woman is white, right?
Yep.
So the picture
they tell you
that they're painting is much better than a single golf on tour. You see, and then they knew he was going to blow up the way he was, and she knew too. She was probably waiting for that shit. You fuck up, I'm set for life. I'm gonna fuck you over big time. I don't think he got a prenup. I'm sure he didn't get a prenup. Obviously, he made out with half his income.
But no, Dirk. Like I saw something a long time ago. You right about that. Like they literally it's almost like they force marriage on you when you like an athlete. Because like you said, like it's better for their image. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, because it's better for the slave master's image. Have them be married and bring on more offspring so they can feed that sports pool, that sport talent pool. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Yeah. They want these athletes to make more athletes too, so they can put them in the pool. So they can keep that pool of unlimited pool of talent coming toward them.
Yep.
They can make that money.
Exactly. I mean, I don't get why these fools don't understand that they don't need to be with another Kardashian.
No.
I don't get that shit at all. Man.
When are they going to learn their lesson?
I don't know if they ever going to learn.
They don't.
We used to watch the Kardashians for a minute. My wife was into that. I mean, she don't care about it, but she wanted to see. She was curious.
Yeah, what all the hype was about.
The one that I could say that I would even consider that before she started fucking her face up and before she had the kids and everything like that was Chloe.
I knew you were gonna say Chloe. How'd I know that?
Chloe was fine as a motherfucker before she changed her whole outlook.
Wait, is that Chloe's the tallest one, right?
Yeah, she's the one that was married to the basketball player that was going out with
you talking about Tristan Thompson? And she went out with Lamar.
That's right.
She was going out with Tristan. They weren't married, but they went out.
Yeah, she was fine as hell before she did all this plastic surgery bullshit.
Yeah, she wasn't bad, but
she was kind of big though, right?
I didn't realize how big she was. I didn't really watch. I just seen her face a lot, and I seen her on the thing, and then I will go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Maybe
she was big. She was kind of goonish like.
she big.
He said Goonish. I love that.
He was a little
Dang,
goonish.
Derek went
Yo, write
off.
that down, man,
Damn.
Mufasa. Write that down. Goonish. Never heard that.
But see, brothers. But see, this is the problem with brothers, man. This is another problem with brothers that we got as men. They seem everybody seem to be crazy about this damn Kim Kardashian look damn thing. They crazy about Kim Kardashian.
You know, I will say.
Yeah, seriously, I wasn't. I heard the name, but when I was younger, but I didn't know she was married to Kanye at the time. And then when I looked, I was like, okay, congratulations for you, Kanye. She looked pretty. But I was like, I realized something like some of the stars that we
She's
go
42
we go
years old.
crazy over. Yeah, she looked good. But I'm talking about, like I said, like I always think about it like, bro, looks are deceiving, right? You gotta see what her personality is like. That's always because trust me, that's always the boner kill, my boy called it. Yeah, because if she sound anything like she can look good on the outside, but if she sound like a siren, I'm like, yo, get the hell away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I've always been. I'm just like, nah. He said, nah, man, I couldn't. If she sounded like a evil version of Debo, a female version, oh hell no, nah. Get away from me.
Right.
You know, the only one that made a good decision, I think, was Travis Scott when he knocked up Kylie Jenner. I mean, because she's a billionaire and they got
she got bread. Yeah.
But you do.
So he knew what he was doing, and she bad as hell too.
Oh yeah, she bad. Now she coming out. I would knock her out too.
Travis is a smart man.
He was a smart brother. That's right.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Look at Kanye West. It's like, brother, come on, dude. You can have any woman in the world.
No, he just want his. That's a deeper conversation, but he just wants his family back. And plus, he picked wrong. They weren't. First of all, I know everybody's gonna say he wasn't right to pick whoever. I'm like, listen, the man made his choice. Let him make his choice. Technically, by our definition, he picked wrong, but you're not living his life. So if he picked that, he got to deal with the consequences that comes with that. As much as I hate to say that.
But I just think he been messed up ever since his mom passed.
Since his mom was, exactly. That's why I said that's where the decline came when his mother died and stuff. After that album, and then she passed away, he slowly was on the decline. But I think
that's what I'm saying.
With his family.
That's going back to the simp mentality.
Yeah,
a simp. Now you lost the one that was raised him to be a simp, and now she gone. Now he fall apart. That ain't the way life is supposed to work.
Yeah.
People gonna die, man. That shit happen. People die all the damn time. They born all the time. They die all the time. Yeah, you gonna go through some grief, but did that have to put your whole rest of your life on hold? No.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When you're a man and you got your mission, you got your purpose. No matter what, you're gonna get to that goal, and you're gonna create more goals for yourself. No matter what I'm getting at, brothers, this is what they don't want us to know in this country. As a man, when you're making your decision, your life will always be on point for you. No matter what. It's not people in this country, their problem is they get you to build stuff that's going to be broken down, that can be broken down in a minute. No. I've seen men around the world, man, in countries, they got such a strong foundation. No matter what happens, it's not going to break. No matter what.
Yeah.
They don't want us to know that.
Facts, true.
Yeah, you're right about that shit, man.
We got to get up out of this country, brothers. We got to get up out of here. This country is never, and I'm going to say this, has never been for the black man. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
No
ever.
doubt. It never will be.
And it never will be.
You will have to, eventually at some point, I've always said people are going to migrate to another island or just like I said, just never, even though I tell BSP this and my brother knows, like when I said I'm not coming back, I'm dead serious. I'm not coming back. The only time I will come back is to visit my mother and father, and that's the only thing. For like 2 days, like my man from Vancouver, Mr. My cat over there, like what he said, and then I'm coming right back.
Right.
That's it.
Vancouver ain't no joke. That place.
Vancouver ain't no joke, baby.
Dang.
You go there, you ain't coming back. Trust me. I don't know where you.
because that's why he
ain't coming
stayed
back.
there. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I let to go there one day. Definitely, man. You might change my mind. Shit, I
I
like
mean,
the
you
mountains.
visiting, you
Bro, we just got back from there, and it
come
was
back,
hot,
but you go there to
bro.
move, you ain't coming back if you live in Vancouver. Ain't no way. Right, Mufasa? Like we walking down the street, you see dimes everywhere.
But
Everywhere.
put it this way, Jay. It's like when you walking down the street, it's like a Pilates studio let out on every corner. I kid you
That
not.
shit crazy.
Hey,
I
see, I like that, but at the same yo, that'd be good thing for, good things for my eyes to see early in the morning. But also, I'd be like, yo, I tell people, listen, I think BSP just because I follow that mindset of like that nomad mentality, where it's like, listen, I want my house in the woods, I'm just chilling, want some peace and quiet. These acres of land, just leave me. Listen, don't come on my property, don't my yard. Me and my dogs and my lady, my kids, I'm good. We good. Like I said, as long as you don't, I tell people, as long as you don't f up those rules, we good.
And you
You
gonna
do,
get that too, brother.
you do that, you do that. I'll suck that bear on your ass.
See, you gonna get that because here's
Right.
what's happening, brothers. Here's why we got to get out of this country because do you know they got articles now where a lot of rich people leaving this country. Now let me hit y'all to a serious point here. Portland,
That's
Oregon,
funny.
Seattle, LA, they're very in San Francisco, they're very visible cities out here on the West Coast. If you look at Portland, is a classic example. The homeless have
Yeah.
taken over the city, right? They
Yep.
were taking over Seattle, LA. Forget about it. You go downtown, they're not just downtown, they're in every neighborhood. Here's what I'm getting at. What these whites do, these privileged people do, is just look at what Jackson, Mississippi. Instead of them staying and making things better, what they do, they leave.
They roll
The minute
out.
Obama
Yeah.
became president, the country was done because I told my dad this. The minute they let a brother in the White House, that means the White House has been saturated. That means the
Yep.
white going off somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening, brother. This country is going down the tubes. The people that matter as far as moving businesses and whatnot, they're moving out
They rolling out. Yeah.
And it's
Yep.
droves.
sooner than later
They
too.
can't get out of this country fast. Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Hmm.
following suit. I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, BSP, how was your trip, man? I feel like every day you was posting up pictures of where you was visiting with your family, man. Something you had a
Oh
great
yeah,
time.
yeah, brother. It was beautiful, man. We went to Vancouver. We stayed there, Canada for a week. We was up in Bellingham. Came back, went down to we went to Port Townsend, man. It was beautiful, man. That's what I'm saying. I love taking my family out, man. You know why I like taking my family out, brothers? And that's why you want to have a decent female with you. Cause I can take my woman anywhere I go without her
Right.
trying to embarrass me.
Yeah. She ain't an embarrassment like some of these fucking goddamn dragons out this motherfucker now.
No, they're not trying to outdo you. She's just like, I know you like what you like to eat. I know where you like to go. Most of the time we go everywhere. My wife's the one that pick out the restaurants and stuff because she know what I like to eat. She know I ain't gonna want to deal with the bullshit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a woman that care about you if they know they care about what you putting in your stomach. A lot of these Western girls, man, they just interested for themselves. Oh, I'm gonna go eat me some fried beans and this, and you don't like fried bean one if you don't, but they gonna be like, I'm gonna eat that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could give two shits about you as a man because they don't
And
respect you.
then
They don't value you as a man.
and then they looking like an overweight gargamel and shit.
Yeah, getting mad because you don't want to go out with them.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm like, man, this shit is like, yeah, it's it's funny, man. So what, like Jay and Soul, what y'all think about this new soft girl era shit?
This
Yeah,
what?
Talking about that. I just told him about that.
Oh, that soft
the
girl
soft
era.
girl era.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, soft girl era.
Yeah.
What? I ain't paying no attention to it. I ain't worried about it.
Oh, all right,
I just ignore
good.
it. No. The thing is, like stuff like things trying to like propagate a new era or something. I just ignore it. I just ignore it.
Right.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It's like people don't understand. I've gotten to the point now where like it's conspiracy theories, and I just don't listen to them anymore. I just ignore it.
Right.
And my friend said like, how can you exercise such great patience? And I'm like, dude, it's easy, bro. It's real easy. You just say those group of friends that you had that always talk about the nonsensical, stupid stuff. You drop them and you allow yourself with brothers or people who actually talk about real things instead of just nonsense, stupid stuff. Because how I am now, I just can't. I don't talk. I don't listen to it. And like I said, it's just trying to get you to, for you to comment on it and just rage on it like the other stupid people. When actually now you're not like the other people. You're more sensible and you're able to think independently instead of hopping on the fad and trend. That's why I tell people like I don't use the same words I use. I don't move that same way. I can't. And the reason why is because my attention span just ain't gonna allow for it. So like that new soft girl era that's trying to be proclamated, more BS that I don't give two hells to what they gotta say.
Yeah,
You know what they saying
I'm
out
glad
there?
you saying that. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I know,
Yeah,
but
It's a farce.
It is totally.
A farce, exactly. That's all it is. Like I said, another trend.
But see, they always
A
talk
lying
bad about
trend.
us when we talk about Kevin Samuel. You ever notice be on these streams, you say something, then they come back and like, oh, you've been watching too much Kevin Samuel. What does Kevin Samuels have to do with that? The bottom line is Kevin Samuels was
They
telling
got-
the damn truth.
Right.
Right.
They're deflecting, brother, when they do that. That's a deflection.
Big time.
Another thing I picked up while you were away, brother, there's this actual channel called Cinema Therapy, and there's a lot of things that I didn't know that I know now thanks to that dude. And I'm like, all they're doing is a deflection whenever they do stuff like that. It's like they're trying to resonate your anger towards that person to you when you had nothing to do with it. They just have a problem with him, not you. They're trying to speak,
Right.
they're vicariously trying to kill him through you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Point, brother.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I said that fascinates me that people do stupid stuff like that. I find it funny at this point now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
well,
because
it works.
Kevin Samuels
So
like
I
a
was gonna
trigger
ask
word
So
now.
Shader, so you done been out.
Oh no,
What's
go ahead,
that?
brother. Say you gonna say?
Sam? Yeah, no, you're right. Kevin Samuels is like a trigger. It's like a trigger word. It's like you can't say nothing about Kevin Samuels without these women getting all upset over him. And I'm like, look, y'all need somebody to tell you the truth to your faces.
Mm-hmm.
Because I tried to tell this sister on the last stream I was on Peso stream for a hot minute. I tried to tell this woman, look, the white women that used y'all and literally you broke up the black family. Look at the numbers that I put up from black demographics.
Yeah.
Black women used to get married more than white women, and now the white women get married more than the black women
They
because
get
they
married
taking their
more.
men.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
taking their man, but yet they gonna be like, well, no, that ain't that. No. Look, here's the way it works, brothers. Here's the way y'all. Kevin Samuels spoke on this. Here's the way it works, and I've seen how these women work. Asian women, white women, they get in the cars and they'll joke around and be all jovial for the first couple of years. After that, they looking for a permanent man.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Yeah.
Out here, I'll tell you in the Northwest, because and if anybody out here knows, these white women would date brothers hard out here. When I got out here in the 90s, it was going hard. But what they
Yeah.
do, the same woman that'll date you for a couple years, she turn around and meet the white boy that she had in mind, marry him. Now a year later, she a Trump supporter. She don't want nothing to do with hip hop or nothing. And she got 2
Yeah.
kids and she fat as a hog. But yet,
Yeah.
back in the day, at 22, she had the nice booty and everything, the nice body, going out with you listening to Tupac. Now she listening to Aaron Worth or whatever with a hubby, acting like she never did nothing about Tupac.
Like she never did. Yeah. Yeah.
Because they know how to shift. They're very good at shifting and they understand their priorities.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Yes, Pete.
Right, D? Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They may not have the lasting power. Look,
Yeah.
we all know that out of all the women, they don't last as long as other females.
Nah. No.
Their looks
No.
don't last as long as other females. Let's just call it what it is. Let's not blow smoke up anybody's ass. The white girl don't look as good as the rest of these women the rest of the round world. Her looks go
Right.
fast.
Quick.
Yeah. Yeah, right about
And they
that.
know that.
Dude.
That's why they want the sisters to look bad.
Yeah.
And they hate Asian women. These women.
They hate them, man. Yeah, because they
Because they
know
look good for a very good long time and they got really great genes. Everybody knows.
and
it.
they,
I think every
and
other
they the
woman
most
know that.
feminine too. They so feminine too.
Yeah,
Right.
they
They're just naturally nice to be around. And
Yeah.
and brother Tony married the one. That's what I'm saying. Like I've dated one, and it's just like I tell people, like people don't understand. Like to have that energy around you is just good personally for me. and it's like just to be around that every day. Like there's like I'll say this, you shouldn't be angry one day about something if she's
Yeah.
around you with the energy that she has.
Brothers,
What was
I ain't
what
lying
was
about
she,
that.
Jay? Was she Japanese or what was her?
She was Japanese.
She was okay.
And her talking, her atmosphere. I'm like, yo, this. And listen, guys, listen. I swear to you, one of those boys that just like cute girls at the time. Like I was one of those guys, and I thought she was just very cute, cuter than everybody in the school at the time. And I told her that to her face, and she was surprised and things like that. And like how she acted, how her demeanor was. Trust me, it's like it's a 360 on you as opposed to dealing with angry faces sometimes. I'll just be like, okay, yeah. And I was just like, Jay, don't fuck it up, and you be good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because, like I said, who wouldn't want to be married to that? Like I said, brother Tony's married to it. Two of my brothers are actually in Japan right now. They congratulations to both my brothers. Just right now out there, they both just got married to Japanese
nice.
woman. And
Oh, wow.
one of their weddings was 2 months ago, and the other he just had his wedding last month.
Okay,
Oh,
Jay,
wow.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but what was we talking about, Mufasa, when you first got on this with just you and I? What were we talking about? What that black woman said the other day on that stream, talking about, oh, they don't get married in Japan. But then I came back and told her, but they marrying the brothers.
They
Two
married
brothers
the
in
brothers.
South
Yeah.
That's right.
What Jay
They are
did,
getting
right.
married. Yeah,
just tell
they
me.
are.
See? So she's full of shit. She was talking shit is what she was talking.
Wait, is this
We're
the
bringing
one
the
that was
brothers
on
back
that
home.
peso channel?
Huh?
Was this the one on
Yeah.
that peso channel? Yeah, Tam. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
this is one on that Simp Ass Pesos channel. Yeah.
I
Yeah, they
got
don't know what they're
into
talking
her
about
good.
because I follow up on the marriage rate in Japan too. But also, my boys, they've been with those ladies for like 4 years, and they tied the knot after 4. They was like, we good.
Yeah, they good. Yeah.
Because they vetted them thoroughly. They met the family and everything, and also, and the thing is, they vested the things over there. One was a real estate agent. One was former military. Now he actually sells property.
Brothers, and see, with that said, see, like this, I seen this other stream where this brother's talking about, well, women and parents in Korea don't want their, and he mentioned Japanese too, and China. He said they don't want their daughters marrying black men. That is bullshit. Because I lived, and I told him, I got on there, I said, look, I lived in Korea for a year, and I lived in Japan. I lived in 2 of those 3 countries that you mentioned. And I said, here's my take. Yeah, in Korea, they may not want the daughter to marry any foreigner, not just black men, because they want them, they feel like they can be more successful in Korea. In Japan, the women do not care. They will go against their families to be with their man. It used to be that way in Japan, yes, 60 years ago. But that's the thing. The difference between a person born in Japan and the Japanese American is that the Japanese American are still stuck in the 40s.
Right.
Culturally. You go to Hawaii, a lot of them women there, the parents there don't want you to marry their daughters. But Japanese, they could care less, especially if it's a brother. They love brothers in Japan. Even the dads are cool. I'm a good example. My father-in-law, getting ready to give my wife land. We just found out today that he got more land than we thought he had.
Wow.
So now we can get a house size we want built. We was laughing our asses off. We like, Daddy, we just found out from the man. He said the paperwork, you got more land. He said, well, I thought I told you I had that. He said, yeah, but we didn't know that you had that land.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was no Tony gonna build a house and get a house building the land. That was like drinking water. There was no issue.
That's
so
awesome.
whatever these brothers are getting saying, they full of shit.
Right. Like I said, I think the thing is they're just talking out of their ass and not actually doing information over there. Like I said, when I say I study, like I said, look guys, I just don't know the Japanese language. Like I'm studying it to the T, and also I'm studying the history and everything. And also I got connections to Japan with people over there. 3, actually at this point 4 now, 4 people, one a lady and 3 guys over there. And they tell me, I'm like, no, some brothers over here are getting married. So that shit does not compute.
Brother,
when I hear that.
than these women getting out of the shower. And they love to take baths. Every day they take baths because they keep the water hot. See, the way it works in Japan is the tub in the house. Every Japanese known to man has a tub in their house that they keep hot water in, and they got the machine connected inside the tubs that keep the water hot throughout the day. You
Right.
just cover it. You get near the tub, you shower, you wash your ass, you shower to soak everything off your body. Then you step in that hot ass 45 degrees Celsius tub. For 15
Yep,
minutes.
he knows.
Brother, when these women get
Wow.
out of there, man, and they put that good smelling stuff on their bodies, man, and their skin so soft. I just told my wife this last night, man. They feel good. They feel good. They look good.
I think I'm gonna have to get to Japan next year.
Brother.
Shut up, DC. Shut up, DC. I know you're getting ready to say something.
Brother, you'll meet you a woman that's about 5'3", 5'3", 102 pounds, and she's talking all sweet and everything like that. But you take her back to the hotel or whatever, that girl will screw your brains out.
Dang.
And you be like, damn, this girl got the tools. And it's not because she's got a high body count or it's because she's into you as a man.
She into you, yeah.
She's into you.
And this
as a
is
man.
the Japanese woman, right?
Yeah, she's into you.
Mm-hmm.
Because she
I
don't
tell
know
you, yep,
when
they're
you gonna
really
ever have a
good.
chance to ever meet a man as fine as you as brothers.
And like I said, they like black men over there. Don't get it twisted, whether it be in Korea or in Japan, they do.
They are laser focused. They get a brother on them, they laser focused. They are ready to close the deal. They are not like a lot of these sisters over here. They only last for 2 weeks and then you sick of them already. That's what I can always say about
what? Wait, say that again.
I said a lot of these ABWs over here, they only last for 2 weeks.
I thought you meant the woman in Japan when he said that. I was like, wait.
This girl will be with you forever.
Damn, that's what I'm looking for.
Because
That's
you
why
sick
I'm
after
trying
you know how it is in the States. After you going out with them a couple weeks, you sick of them already.
Yep.
You already sick of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you tired of them. Yeah, I ain't lying about that.
Thailand the same way.
So now
Yeah, don't throw me in Thailand, man. Brother Tony said I should go there first before I go to Japan because I'm going to have a hard time leaving. I remember you told me that. Both of you and Theo said that.
Thais.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Thailand.
You know, Mr. DC is the ambassador of Thailand right here on the
need
line.
to bring that.
Yeah, man.
So,
You over there,
so I can go there
you'll
first
be
and then
fucked up
Japan
over
after?
there.
I'm not going to
Actually,
want to leave probably from what you told me.
I haven't been to Japan yet, but I know Thailand. I mean, yeah, you can go over there. You're going to have to meet your maker over there, motherfucker.
Then my maker.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey,
to,
listen, brother. Is that cool for like...
Yeah, you're going to have to do your push-ups, sit-ups, calisthenics, all that shit.
Yo, your brother BSP, you've been to Thailand too, right?
No, I've been to Singapore, Malaysia, but I've never myself been to Thailand. But I dated quite a few Thai girls in the States.
Oh, okay.
That just fresh off the boat, Thai girls, and they trust me. They bringing it. They bringing it.
They bringing it hard, dude.
They bringing it, man. They are for the man. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They are for just like Japanese, Filipinas. They for the man. The man is king.
Hold on,
That's
y'all. Hold on.
it. There's no question in their mind. That woman, the Philippine flea, the way she was talking about the women and the men, Japanese women say the same thing. They just can't explain it well because they don't speak the English as well as the Filipinas. But that's the same thing they say about a man.
Wait, who? Oh, the Filipinos.
The one that the Filipino flea was talking about how women are in the Philippines, how they know. See, she said her thing was, I watched the video. She said every Filipina know that every single day there's a group of women that are 18 years old that are turning 18, ready to hit the market. She said that's the way women think. They know it's competitive. Think about this, brothers. Women in the West don't care how old another female is, but they do in Japan, the Philippines, Thailand, and the rest of them countries. They know that what's coming on the market. They know.
Right. Yeah,
You think a Ukrainian don't know? She know.
Yeah.
That's what that woman said. She said, every day we know that there's a more 18-year-old females coming onto the market. Think about that. Think about the words she said, brothers. This one came out of a woman from the Philippines. She said, every day they know there's a group of 18-year-old females coming on the market. I ain't never heard nobody in the States say that.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's right.
She
Wow.
said that Filipino women, they don't want you to take them. You know how you get these Western women, they want to go zip lining and this, that, and the other. Oh, you're going to take me, this, that, the other. She said Filipino women don't care about none of that. She said they just want to be with a man. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Your brother BSP. I think you're referring to Filipina. What's her name? She has a
Filipina P. Filipina P.
Yeah, P. I've actually I've chatted with her before, and it looks in her comments and everything. I told her, and I literally told her, I was like, yo, hopefully, like I said, I do plan on going over there one time, definitely, because like I said, I got a couple of cats who were military who were over there at one point in time, and they told me it's pretty fun over there. Like the ladies over there are really, really nice, and they're not. Like I said, the clothes over there, like they just wear regular clothes, and it's just like they feel like normal people. So what my boys told me, they felt normal people, man. That's what I got a sense of, normal ass people, and I love it.
They are. That's the best thing about the Philippines, are the people. I'm gonna tell you, brothers.
Oh yeah. It's real. Yeah, the people really friendly there. Yeah, they're super friendly. Yeah.
You could go to a restaurant in the Philippines. You know, see, this hasn't happened in the U.S. in say 60 years. You go in the restaurant in the Philippines. I was there. I know I've been there 4 times. And I asked a woman to go out on a date. The waitress come up to my table, and after a couple of times, she smiled at me. I smiled at her, and then I said, "Hey, what time you get off?" I get up at 5. I know they got to talk. I get up at 5. Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna pick you up, but let me go home first. Get cleaned up first. Then I will
get cleaned up. Yeah.
Clean up first. Yeah.
She's not gonna be like some U.S. girl that's going, okay, take me out. Just getting off work, smell like a hamburger. No, this woman gonna go home and get herself cleaned up.
Yeah.
For a brother.
Yeah. They be smelling good too.
And they smell good, man. Oh my goodness, brothers. And that hair, oh man, y'all done. Y'all done, brothers.
Wow. See, and that's the thing right now with me is that, gosh, I don't even know where to begin. So, Asian, right? Latina's got my attention right now. I mean, big time. Just, and I know, I believe Asian are more feminine than Latinas even.
They don't part back.
They are.
Yeah, and even Anna, the Latvian chick I'm dating now, still, that I might be breaking up with tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Somewhere wrong, I take it.
No, these brothers is making moves.
I got you.
Just, brother, she wants to move to Portugal.
She wants to what?
She wants to move to Portugal. She wants me to move to Portugal with her. And I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Right.
But, she's just really pushing. And she, she's in love. And I mean, I love her too, but she's got a 11-year-old. And she's got a crazy ex, So, yeah.
What, he contact you or something?
Oh, brother.
They ran into each other.
Oh.
I got some stories.
Wait.
And this guy. Huh?
That's in America?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's here.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. This cat is
he's a brother.
MMA fighter. He's a brother. He's an MMA fighter.
Hey, man.
No, you can't win against that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, no. You can win, but with firearm. But that's different. I'm be real. So BSP, you know what I was about to say. Yeah, you can win if you're military trained or you got your firearm. So so hand to hand don't matter at that point.
Yeah, don't let them grab you and shit.
Oh, shit, he can grab me. Hey, I'm a black belt too, so I mean, we can put our skills to the test.
10 ways from Sunday, boy.
But anyways, I just don't need that kind of drama right now. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. I
just got out of the 22-year marriage last year, and I'm not really ready to move into that. And see, that's the thing. Women that are, I would say, 35 and up are typically, looking to settle down right away. You know, they date with a purpose, where guys date with
Danger zone.
danger. Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Danger zone, big time.
Yeah, man.
Danger zone, big time. So, long story short, you know, I just need to clear my thoughts. You know, keep my options open. You know, menopause will be around the corner with her probably in the next 7, 8 years. You know,
That
well,
menopause
not
bitch too.
9 years, I would say. But you know, it is what it is. So, yeah.
No, and I'll feel you, brother. And the thing I would say is, like I said, when you're ready to move, I guess like be with that person that you want to pick, that you choose of your own free will, and you think you can go back into it. Just like I said, just make sure, like I said, you go with your you go on with it with the logic, and of course, and if you like her, you like her. Just like I said, just make sure it's something that you want. Like I said, because like I said, just give yourself time to vet it all out, and also just to get your mind right in peace. Because I'll tell every man out there, whether you're passport brother or you're not, or also if you're just building yourself up, and man, make sure you build. Listen, make sure you have your peace, and because like I said, a man needs his peace with or without a lady, but.
Yep.
But I do believe it's strongest when it is with a lady, particularly. But it can. But I'm not saying that it can't be strong without a
With the
self.
lady on your purpose, brother. That's when you got that
On
peace.
your
On your
purpose.
on your purpose, and you've got it. Is what I meant.
Yes.
Because it's amalgamation of everything.
But
Because
see,
that's
here's what
the word for it. Yeah.
But see, I like where Mufasa's going with this man, because you know he's a man that you know has come to terms with how he feels about a female. And I was telling him earlier, we had this conversation earlier today. I said, "You have no regrets, brother." I mean, you know, they always make you feel guilty. Oh, you know, I'll put in this time, and they say, oh, why are you doing that to me? And see, that's their first mistake. They asking about themselves. It ain't about.
Yeah.
See, this is what they need to understand. This was and if you get women up on this platform, they hope they make the comments. What they need to understand, and I'm saying this on Too Strong, Too Black, an attack on black man's masculinity. What I'm telling you, females now, it ain't about you. It's
Right.
never been about you. It's
Right.
about your man. You need to get on his purpose. When you have children, it's about your man and your children. It's not about you. As a female,
Yeah.
you should know that.
Yeah, but
true.
that's their biggest problem when they selfish in the States, man.
Yeah.
That's their biggest issue.
And see, and the thing too is that if you haven't dealt with a woman that's feminine, like my ex, she was always in her masculine energy. You know,
Oh
and
shit.
we can't have two masculine cats in the house.
No.
So
No.
somebody's got to go. And
I can't have another man in my house.
she had to
Hell
leave.
no.
You know,
No.
so she wasn't fitting the criteria of what I'm looking for, obviously. But see, when you leave that and you go to the Latvian girl who is like straight feminine, everything you can think about, right? It does something to you. It just, you know,
Yeah.
because you're not used to that. So you're like, oh shit, this is like hitting a jackpot. You know what I mean? So you have to really kind of still go in with your eyes open, knowing what's going on, and you can't let it take your how should I say?
Yeah, you supposed to still keep your frame, basically.
You
Like,
keep your frame,
even though she
yes.
real feminine, you still
See, that's gonna
supposed
be
to
hard
be
for
a
Soul Shader
man.
to do. So
Yeah, and she's checking off all those spots or check the boxes, you know, that you're looking for a woman in. But see, you can't let that discourage you from your ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's what we got to school Soul Shader because yes, got to because he's vulnerable. See, Soul Shader is the most vulnerable one person up here. Take advantage of a young 20-year-old. They're gonna take advantage. They're gonna try to pull the wool
He won't
over
even
your
see
eyes.
what's coming. Yeah.
True, but he's gonna learn too because he's 20.
Yeah, he'll learn. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing. He's got
But see, he's on point.
working with him because he's 20.
Hey, man. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And
he's got purpose. He knows what he wants to get. He knows that if he builds his wealth right now, in 10 years, he be able to get whoever he like to get.
Exactly.
It's not. See, brothers, that's what I'm saying about being a man. It ain't if I'm gonna get her. It's when am I gonna get her?
Yeah.
You see a woman out there that you are attracted to, it's a wrap. It's not even a matter of whether you not or not. That's what I want. That's what I'm choosing to get. I'm gonna get. I give you an example. Look at David Beckham, the mega superstar soccer player. He went after that, and she used to be. She's not as good as she used to be now. Her sexual marketplace value has dropped. But when she was up there, the Victoria Beckham was one fine woman. And he saw her on the Spice Girls on TV one day. He was just a young 20-year-old buck playing for Man You. And he said, "Oh, I want that one. That's the one I want. I'm getting that one." That was a wrap. They got 4 kids now.
Yeah.
That's how we got to be as men. We like there ain't no defense of buzz. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Yeah, I remember when he got with her. Yeah, he locked that in quick. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it blew the back out, man. She'd have been done.
Yeah, she real petite too, and that man running around the soccer field. He was in shape. Yeah, I know he was killing her little petite ass.
Yeah.
Hey, have y'all seen this late? Oh, go ahead.
No, you good, brother.
No, I was gonna say, have you guys seen this pic of Halle Berry lately? It's been surfacing.
Oh, with the gray hair or whatever.
With the gray hair, yeah, and they're saying, she's still dime quality. Have you seen that?
Wait, I'm gonna pull her up on this Google thing here.
You said Halle Berry or Halle Bailey?
She's my cousin, man.
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
Berry. Okay, good. There's 2.
Yeah, they got her at 56 years old, turning 56, cool silver hair looking thing.
Right, but see, the captions were, Halle Berry, and I don't know. Damn it, I want to say this was like a major publication. Or somewhere, somebody was saying something about, here was this, 10, this hot woman back in the day, and now look at her. She's all washed up and, chose the wrong options as far as husbands and, all that. But see, once again, there you go. That's the system trying to twist things again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
crazy.
Halle Berry she's like I said, she's my distant cousin, man. And her daddy's name is Jerome, and he was a very abusive father. So that's why
he is abusive. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her daddy was Jerome. He beat the hell out of her mom, so he was very abusive.
Oh, he's a piece of shit then.
But see, yeah, he was because we and all us brothers up here, we don't condemn. We do not condemn.
Yeah,
I don't either. I do not.
Don't men put their hands
down
on
with
that. Don't that shit. Ain't no reason for you to be a woman. I can't get on that. That was a norm, but I just never seen the advantage of a man beating on his woman like that. I just don't see it.
That don't make no sense. Yeah.
Just like I continue.
Like I continue. I can't get into that. But I do know that Halle Berry, she was fine as hell when she was younger. But see, this is what gets me about America is she's 56 years old. She's 56. Yeah. She looks good as a 56-year-old, but would I go pick her up at 56 compared to when she was 26? No.
Nah, because you got better looking joints. Yeah.
Because I'm disrespecting all the 20-year-old females out there that look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They gotta get their turn too. They gotta get their turn too.
You know so funny. Brother. I'm not gonna disagree with you, but what's so funny is it has nothing to do that I giving them a chance. Just I won't pick her because she can't give me children. That's really what it is.
There you go. Jay got a point.
I agree with you. You said is their turn. It's funny. It's not what you said that, but it's true. But I'm like, the reason why I don't pick her is because, like you say, you can't get kids.
Why would you go after?
I would still smash her. Oh my gosh, I would smash her all day long.
Have fun with that.
That's because that's what Mufasa's the man.
No, that's because she's Halle Berry.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey man, listen. If it was 30, and below, then yeah. But no, bro. I want to see that short hair. You kidding me?
You are 30 and below.
Shit, look at Selma Hayek.
When she was in James Bond, man, she was gorgeous as hell.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When Salma Hayek was on Desperado, she was the hottest thing.
Well, she was born.
She was the finest Latina I've ever seen.
I was attracted to that. That was the black woman I think I was most attracted to when I was really young. I'm like, damn, Halle Berry looked really good.
Yeah, Halle Berry was fine. She was. But so was Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek was fine as hell.
Man, my ex-wife, man, she used to get mad when Selma Hayek, because she knew how much I was on her, boy. She used to be smoking like she's like, oh, there go your girl. I was like, yep, you know it.
Yeah.
Man. That
I would have said once you put a wig
I
on.
mean, at her peak, she was one of the hottest black sisters around. That is.
She was one of wait, say that again, Jay?
No, I'm saying she was one of the solely desired black sisters out there at that time.
Oh yeah, Halle Berry.
Yeah, she definitely.
Oh, Halle Berry. Oh,
y'all want to know who was bad?
Everybody compared her.
Which one?
But guess what?
Who?
She wasn't the first bad one. The baddest one, the first bad black woman that was visible was Lena Horne.
Oh yeah.
Lena Horne was fine.
Yeah, Lena Horne was fine.
Lena Horne was fine as hell.
Yeah,
and then you
have trust me.
I think the finest black sister back in the day was Diane Carroll.
Yeah,
Carroll was bad. Eartha Kitt was
Diane
bad too.
Carroll. Oh man, god damn it, she's an old school singer. What was her name? What was her name? God damn.
Billie Holiday.
Pam Grier, baby.
He's part of that list. He's part of that list. But damn.
Oh, Pam Grier was bad.
Katie White. Was that her name? Katie
She
White.
was the best looking one in them jeans. Pam Grier killed those jeans.
Hold on.
Killed them.
Hold on, I gotta look for her now.
Who are you thinking about, Jay?
Freak. Dude, she's an artist back in the like 80s, and she's gorgeous as hell. I think her
You
name.
can't find a lot of sisters nowadays that look like that anymore. Most of them you see on media.
No, they not classy.
Because 80% of them are
was. Oh man.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Shit,
they not in shape like that no more.
Decent.
Grace Jones was
she
decent.
Had a killer body. She had
Jones had a stature.
Grace Jones would scare you. I dare you to do me. That's what she was.
Strong J.
Okay, that's wild.
Yeah. She was. Yeah, she looked like she was man. You in that joint?
Remember that? Yeah, it was a joint.
She was like, remember she put that in his face. What does this smell like? Pussy.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. That was a wild little joint back then.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
oh no.
Yeah, they don't look classy no more.
Hey, don't forget about Apollonia and Vanity.
Oh,
Vanity. Oh,
yeah. Prince had all the bad. Sheila E.
Sheila E. Yep. Sheila E.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Prince had all the bad things, man.
No, you know who was bad too? Stacey Dash.
Yeah, but she became a nut job later on in life.
She did. But she was bad as fuck in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
Karen White. That was her name.
More money. She was on.
Karen White.
Yeah, Karen White was bad too. Yeah, like I said, it's like
I remember that video.
I used to like Jolie Wiley too.
Yeah, Karen White. She looked at her prom. I was like, holy yo.
Yeah, Karen
I was born. I'm a 90 kid this time, but if I was born in 80s, I'm like, oh, dude.
Oh yeah, Karen White was fine as
Jay, what you know about Karen White, Jay? What you know about her?
I listen to her music. What are you talking about, brother?
Yeah, Karen White.
I listen to all the old school sisters.
Got all about her.
Nice.
But she ain't She's not good for the man though. She talking the voice already. She's not good for the man. He's like Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt wasn't good for men. Talking about they should know. She wasn't good for men.
Did you see the last stream that KS did?
That's
Tamus?
the one I'm referring to. Yup. They was talking about her and Diane Carroll.
Diane Carroll.
Didn't know that.
How she hackled and laughed. She was like, no. The one thing that, man, that really stood out. And he kind of touched on that too. Kevin did. He's like, Eartha Kitt realized that she wanted guys to love her like she loves herself.
Like herself. Yeah.
Yes. Not them, but she wanted them to share in her love for herself. You know,
right?
That's some crazy shit right there.
That's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy at all, brothers. And that's the
problem.
I
tell you what, a therapist would flat out tell you have narcissistic personality disorder.
Mm-hmm.
I already know whether he be black or white. He gonna flat out say she has narcissistic personality disorder. It's really what she got right there. That sounds crazy.
And the thing with Diane Carroll is she realized it. Diane Carroll realized, hey.
Oh, she did realize it?
Yeah,
No,
Diane Carroll did.
Diane Carroll did. She realized that
Yeah, I
she.
remember. She
Mhm.
did. She was talking about it. Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
But see, you
Yep.
know where
yeah.
they got some beautiful black women, brother? Africa, man.
Mm.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh well, yeah.
They're
Tony,
definitely
that's
there
all.
over there.
Shit.
I've been sneakily putting Derek on to the Ethiopian joints. I've been trying to turn him.
Oh my goodness.
Them
I
women
didn't know
beautiful, too.
Ethiopian women were like that, brother. They were
And they feminine
Oh
too.
fine. Yes. Fire.
Yep.
yeah.
They will.
Only thing about them, because I dealt with them a lot, they can be a little crazy though. Like they got
Ooh.
that undertone sneaky craziness, like
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I
where
can't deal
they'll
with
be
that.
quiet and then they just go and bust on you, like yeah.
Smash and dash. That's it. Smash and dash.
I knew this
Some of them
one.
cool.
She was Eritrean and she was used to work
Oh,
my
they
job.
nice
She was a
too.
white dude.
Yeah.
She had on
hmm
a pair of jeans that looked just like Pam Grier. I was like, this is unbelievable. See, that's how you can tell the difference between a black woman from the US and a black woman from Africa. All the African black women are skinny and good and
They
beautiful.
petite. Yeah. You know.
That's a
But you
shame.
know, yeah, you know the funny thing, Tony, though, like don't ever call a Eritrean, don't say ask them are you Ethiopia or vice versa,
No.
because they hate each other.
No.
Yep. They've been at war. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Because Eritrea
Yeah.
used to be part of Ethiopia for a minute
Yeah.
and it broke away.
Yeah. Like
Interesting.
Somalia and Cape Verde got bad women too.
Yep. Oh man. I was in Saudi Arabia and I saw this beautiful Somali. Oh, she was just to die for, brother.
Oh yeah. And when I went to Kenya, it's a lot of them in Kenya, dude.
Yeah,
Like
they'll fight over you
they
in Kenya.
they even got their
Damn.
own little. They got like a housing project. They called it Little Mogadishu over there. We drove past that shit, man. I was like, yeah, hurry the fuck up, because
Like
that
the
shit look
favelas,
fucked
huh?
up.
Favelas?
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, my boy was
Damn.
there. He married a woman from Kenya. She looked like a Saudi woman. He said he used to go to clubbing, man. He said he went in the club one time, and this girl, this woman was on him. Another woman, he went to the bathroom. Another woman grabbed him. He said they start fighting because he was like, "No, that's my
Yeah.
man. That's my." They were fighting over this dude because they knew he was
Damn.
American too. They were fighting over his ass.
The only thing about that, like I'm
That's
gonna
kind
say
of
this
wild.
more
Too.
so for the Kenyan women, they got white boy on the mind too. A lot of them
Yeah,
mess with white dudes. Yeah, that's the only thing about them. A lot of them, yeah,
because they looking for economics.
yeah.
They looking for
Yeah.
economics, man. You know, but then they got a lot of white women in Europe that go down to Africa to run around
Africa,
with
yeah,
young men.
and get young men, yeah.
Yep.
Shit, man, I seen it. Like when we was in Mombasa, you saw a lot of old Mombasa, Kenya, by the that's on the coast with the beaches and stuff.
On the coast, man.
Yeah, man, we went there, man. You seen a lot of them old pasty white ladies with some young 20-something Kenyan dudes. They was ready to take them back to Europe, like they was fucked up. I was like, damn, dude. I said, I know you doing it to get out of this fucked up situation, so I ain't mad. I was like, you look at that shit every night, you gonna wake up one day and damn near kill yourself.
Yeah, no shit.
Cause they was some of them bras look fuck. They was pasty as shit. I'm like, the fuck.
God damn. Ooh. Yeah, that was
You know which
Yeah.
ones last longest though? Are the white girls, man. Norway, them
Oh,
Scandinavians, man.
You said Norway?
Oh,
Them
Yeah,
Eastern
man. They got some
European
nice looking
chicks last
skin.
long too, though.
Who's that?
Them Eastern European chicks
Yeah, that's what I
last
was
a
gonna say
long
too.
time
Eastern
too.
European.
yeah,
Yeah,
Eastern European, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they last a
Yup.
good little second too, man. Cause it's
Yup. Them
yeah, but
Ukrainians, man.
damn,
Russian, Ukrainian, and them daggone Slavs, man. Bulgaria, the Czech, Croatia, Romania. They don't be messing around.
oh
Yo,
no,
we actually had some brothers on IP that went to Romania. When they told me that was kind of wild. I was like, yo,
You
that
talking about the Gordo
Transylvania,
brothers?
that's crazy.
yeah. What's
Yup.
up with
Guano?
them?
The Guano
Yeah,
brothers?
yeah,
Yeah.
they been quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been quiet.
over there.
I haven't
The
seen- I
last
haven't
time I
spoken to them in a while.
talked I spoke to Eric right before Vancouver, and
Mhm.
he said he was actually headed back to Romania.
Yeah,
don't
he
blame
was.
Happy
I
it's
remember
third time over there, right?
3 times he's been over there.
Oh, 3
So
times?
yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah.
a girl over there.
He's
Yeah,
hooked.
he got a
He's
girl
hooked.
over there.
He's hooked. Enough said. He's hooked.
Oh yeah, he was hooked when he got back.
Because I remember with that
Yeah.
second time, he went
3
the
times?
dead of the
I was
winter.
like, yo.
He went the dead of the winter the second time. I was like, damn, it's cold
You
as
go in
shit
the
over
dead of winter,
there.
man. You in love.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mhm. He
saying.
must be.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
Like,
of traveling brothers, I was gonna let y'all know an update on Japan. So this month they supposed to be making a big announcement where they're gonna relax the tourism rules, and guess what? Americans won't be needing visas anymore. So that
oh,
means
for
that
real?
all you gotta do is have 3 dabs and show up at the airport with your passport. Your ass is on JAL to Tokyo, buddy.
Wait, I
Oh,
didn't know
okay.
you had to have a visa to go to Japan.
Well,
Yeah. What
well,
happened with the pandemic was they used to be we were exempt. America, Canada, mostly all the white countries and a lot of other countries were exempt from having to need a visa to go to Japan. Well,
Hmm.
during the COVID for the last 2 years, they made it seem like they said, well, you need to have a visa. Now
Right.
I'll be ready to apply for my visa, but now, man, they're saying by the end of October, you won't need a visa anymore to go to Japan.
okay.
Mm.
Now,
So that
now,
means get your
oh,
plane
no.
ticket, huh?
Oh, go ahead, BSP. I wanted to ask you a
No,
question
I was
after
gonna
that.
say that you can go to Japan for 90 days without a visa. If you
Okay.
wanted to stay there more than 90 days, all you gotta do is get on the plane, fly to Seoul in Korea, chase that Korean ass for a week, and go right back to Japan, and you're good to go to start that new 90-day clock.
Oh, Dad? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Yep.
Yo, that's funny. Well, BSP, like I said, if I still wanted to live down there, I would still need a working visa, right?
Okay, so Jay, I'm be meaning to hit you up with this brother with this. So here's the thing: there's a few ways you can live in Japan. The easiest way would, of course, you got to be married to a Japanese, which that would take time, so you can't do that. That's pretty much out the picture because you got to get to know her. The next way would be to get a working visa, but you have to have a college degree for that. Another way would be for you to start a business there.
Okay.
Get you a business visa to where, and but you got to have the capital and setup and everything. That's what Donald Gray did. This brother that's over there that owns the ski lodge that's not too far from the property that we got. He
Mm-hmm.
he he owns a ski lodge. He only spent $60,000 for this big ass ski lodge in the middle
Damn.
of nowhere. I mean, not in the middle of nowhere, but in the countryside.
Oh, yeah, I
And
remember you was telling us that, Tony. Yeah.
yeah,
What?
yeah, man. And he said if you get that, you can live there.
Damn.
Oh,
So
hey, man,
there,
I need to open up a hot springs resort or something.
yeah,
Dead
that's
ass.
what
Right.
possibly do the
Yeah,
same thing,
right.
man. Get over there, man. Run that business, man. You in the house,
Shit. You don't have to ask me twice.
brother.
Yo,
I'm gonna be
I'm
doing a video from Japan a year from now. Y'all gonna see me, man. Mark my words. I'll be driving in my Mercedes over there, and I'm gonna be showing y'all pictures and places I go, and y'all gonna be like, "Damn, this
Oh,
brother's
are you going?
serious."
Yo, are you going to import that car over there, right?
No, I'm gonna ship it over. Yeah, I'm shipping my car,
ship it
man.
over? Gotcha.
Yep. I'm gonna ship my car over. Get my wife a new Land Cruiser Prado because we always wanted those. Man, y'all wait to see the video I'm gonna be putting together over there, man. Y'all gonna be like, "Damn, we gotta get over there."
Well, first of all, BSP, I'm happy for you. Number one, I'm glad you decided to move back
Thanks,
over
brother.
there. I'm trying to be over to my brothers because they like I said, they want me over there. They can't wait to get me over there. And
How you plan on getting over there though, Jay? So what's your plan? What you got in play? You got your college degree?
yes, I do. The thing is, I'm gonna have to go back for another year just to make sure I get make sure I have a 4-year one because I have a 3-year
Okay,
one.
when I mean college degree, that's what I meant. You have a 4-year degree.
No,
Because
I'll
they
have
will let you. What? You're only a year away. Get whatever you do.
Yeah.
Just focus on that degree. Because you
Okay.
get a degree. I told you, this brother Finbar Bass out of England. I just got him a job over there. This brother
Oh.
literally saw me speaking on IP's channel, reached out to me through Messenger. We
Damn.
connected. A week later, he was hired at Nova where I used to work.
Are you
As an English
serious?
teacher. Yeah, brother. They doing his paperwork right now. He should be leaving. In fact, he should be in Japan like either like the end of this month. No, actually, they said sometime in October. He should be in Japan teaching because he
Wow.
has
And
to get
that's
the
what I want to be
degree.
doing, just doing the teaching job more often than not, just because it'd be easier.
No, brother, what you do is you use the teaching job to get your foot in the door.
Oh, okay.
Then you start looking for IT and stuff.
All right.
Right.
Because so many brothers up here, what drives me mad is so many brothers up here don't have their degrees, but they want to live in Japan. The easiest, that's actually, I may take that back. The easiest way to live there is if you got that degree, they don't care if you got a degree in basket weaving, you getting the job.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I'm hearing what he's saying. It's just how he said that. It's just funny.
It's just
But I
how you
definitely
saying
agree
it.
with you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you was
Oh,
planning
no.
on working for the fire department. I don't know how that going with you. You know me, Jay. I'm gonna get up here and tell you straight up because I love you, man. I'm always gonna tell you I'm not lying to my brothers. But I personally thought that was a waste of your time. You have too much talent and too much enthusiasm for that. Because if you'd have went to the fire department, you're never gonna go to Japan because you're gonna fall in love with that career.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
go to the fire department or police department just to make money. You can go
True.
there. That's a part of your life.
Yeah, that's
It's
gotta be a
it's a
job
passion.
you
It's got to
love,
be
just
a
like teaching.
yeah.
I
It's got to
got
be a
you.
passion. You got to have a passion.
You
for
could
that.
get killed if you're not in it for the passion. You could get killed just trying to make the money.
Yeah.
You only
Yeah.
got a year to get your degree, brother. I'll be taking classes now, because they get ready to open Japan back up. It's gonna be a wrap. And the yen, you seen the yen? The yen weak now against the dollar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You get over there, man. You gonna have a field day with them females.
Yeah, I know. People keep telling me that, and my boys. Yeah, I mean, y'all all right because forget it. All y'all married, so y'all telling the truth as far as I can tell.
Brother,
So yeah,
you're gonna be sitting in a coffee shop and they're gonna be trying to pick you up, and you're gonna be looking at yourself like, "Hmm, I can't believe this."
Tony funny, man.
Jay,
What
you
you
better
say,
get
Tony?
your
They gonna get them at the coffee shop.
yo,
Jay, you better.
it'd be funny. It'd be funny. Some cosplay girl just pulls me out of nowhere. That'd be funny. I'd be like, wow,
Brother,
and I'd be like,
that's
Tony
how-
was right. When that happens, I'd be like, Tony was right.
That's why you gotta get
okay.
over there.
Oh no, man. That's why I be telling people about some of them other countries, man. It be like that in Thailand, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You can literally be like, I ain't messing with no bras today. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna go out
Yup.
somewhere. Then they gonna be like, "Hey, chocolate man," or if you like, sometimes you walk past them,
Chocolate, man.
they'll pinch you like on the side, like
Yup.
they'll just walk by you and pinch you, and you be looking. Then they be like, wave. Sometimes they'll be like, "Come here," or they basically saying, "Come get me." You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. You be like, God
Brother.
damn, the motherfucker be smelling all good when they walk past. Your motherfucking
Yup.
dick gonna get hard as shit all the quickness. You gonna be like ready to smash right
I
then
used
and
to have to
there.
walk around panning them with my hand on my pants in the front, holding my hand over my crotch, walking down the street just to keep these females off, man. I'm
That's
telling you.
wild.
Damn.
Yeah,
Telling you,
It's like that.
They must have been hungry as hell.
Y'all just
Shit.
don't know, man. That's what I'm
Shit, I'm gonna
saying.
get
I
over
be
there and
telling
teach.
you.
I'm gonna get over there and teach sexual education, sex ed.
Yeah, brother. They don't mess around because they're so subtle. They're so subtle, man, and they're so real. They're not scared when they know what they want to get. They're not scared. They look shy and cute, but when
That's
they
what I'm
want, man,
saying.
Yeah. So okay, now speak on that, Tony, because that's the DC crazy.
No, you sound like IP. That's what I'm saying.
Speak on that. Speak on that. Yeah,
all right, man,
speak on
body count. No.
that.
No.
No, speak on that because okay, so you said they're not shy, but they appear to be timid and giggly and like shy and like, oh, I don't want to kiss right now, or you know what I mean? I mean, that's the persona that they give off. But you're saying once they know they want you, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
man. Because a lot of time I'd be out when I was going out with dates with them, and like most recently, the woman I'm married to now. It's like I just was supposed to pick her up. We just went to eat, and she knew I told her I had a girlfriend and everything. I just dropped her off at the apartment, man. She's just gonna go on about her business. And I'm in my little Porsche. Next, man, she gave me. We kissed for 2 hours in my car before she went upstairs and said goodbye, because she was like, I got this man in front of me that's very attractive. And they know. See, here's how they think. They know that if they don't go after you, some other woman will. Like I said, they know
You better
that.
snatch them before somebody else does, and
And to those women, the more women you come in contact with and you're attracted to, the more they're attracted to you. Women in Asia, and they do not want a man that does not attract other females because
Yeah.
that means he doesn't have any value. See, to
Yes.
West, they think different. They're like, oh, you messing around. No, Asia, they're like, oh my God, this guy must be hot because he dating a lot of them.
Yeah, it make them work harder too. Like,
You want them to work
Mhm.
hard.
yeah,
That skirt will be shorter than the next girl. Trust me, when I was teaching English in Japan, the classes and the same thing that Finbar gonna run into. Your class comprises of 3 students. You're a teacher, you're sitting down at the regular table, 3 students. I used to have a lot of female students. They would try to outdo each other to see who looked the best at the classes.
Damn.
Yeah, BSP. I remember Theo. I don't know. I think Theo was talking about his friend when he said that when he all came up to him and said that you got to pick one of us, and I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
man,
wild.
yeah. I'm telling y'all, man.
That's something out of a
Y'all,
movie. That sounds like fiction when I hear
yeah,
that.
y'all just
Oh,
don't
brother.
know, man. Cause, hey, Tony, see, it seemed like how you describing the Japanese women. It seemed like they more comparable to the Filipinas as far as like the shyness factor. Cause the
Yep.
Filipinas shy too. Like
They are.
you like they'll look at you. Then like if you look at them sometimes, like they'll look away quick,
And I
but you
wink at
catch them.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll catch them. Then you be
Oh
like,
yeah, you know
hello.
what?
Then they be like, yeah, it's weird. Like, and
Mhm.
they more
No,
direct
you
in
see it on the
Thailand.
spot because those women, they got quick eyes. You don't think they're looking
Yeah,
at you? They already saw you.
yeah,
They already saw you.
yeah.
Their eyes are so fast, man. They so
Damn.
quick. They be looking past people to see. They see the brothers coming. They looking past fools at you.
I'm gonna tell you what happened one time. I went to Palawan, right? Um,
Ooh yeah.
they that's the little beach joint, like real pretty beach,
Yep.
like, and man, so I'm on the beach, right? So I get up because they got little spots to eat, get your little drink. So I leave, I tell the dude I'm done, like. So I had saw the chick early in the day, like it was like her and her son. They was like sitting like 2 little seats, little chairs on the beach, like from me. So I'm like, okay. Then I go to the motherfucking little spot to get something to drink, get something to eat. Bro, right there. And I'm like, so I just asked, I was like, you following me? And did she say me? She was real like embarrassed. And then she's like, no. And I was like, you was following me, wouldn't you? Like I was fucking with her. I raised my voice to her. I was like, you was following me. Then she just started laughing. She's like, yes. She's like, you attractive. What's your name? She's like, I just didn't want to say anything. And then I was like, well, if you like what you like, you say something. Like, and then it was on and popping from there, man. That motherfucker came over the next day, gave a motherfucking black snake moan. It was,
Yep.
yeah,
That's
but
how it is
they
over there,
real
man.
shy, man. And that to me, that shit turned me on more. Like when they be shy like that, and they just,
And
oh
like I said,
man,
they're being like like an actual woman, like more often than not, be shy. Because I've always
yeah,
said, like when you were young, I like girls when they were being girls. I don't like girls who are like men, because like I said, because that's a
No,
big
yeah,
fucking turn off for me.
I don't want no woman
Because
with man.
because like I said, because like I date a girl to date a girl. Otherwise, I would date a boy. That don't make any sense.
Exactly.
yeah.
Right.
That's why I don't understand why women like that. Like here, I'm like, why do you think a man would want a
I
masculine
don't.
acting woman?
That's not
That's
beautiful. That's
crazy.
never been beautiful. I've said
You
that
know why?
before.
Man.
You know what's going on nowadays? You got a lot of cats that are into fucking what is it called? Shit. Like dominatrix shit where they're
Oh, you mean that?
dominating
Okay,
him.
okay.
They're into the shit, cuckold shit, where you got some dude fucking your wife. I know a guy.
Oh man,
Oh
crazy.
brother, this shit is
Oh,
real.
why'd you bring
I
that
know
up?
a guy.
That's so
I
bad.
know a guy who
Hell
he
nah.
his son plays with my son in track, right? They run
Mhm.
track together, and I was chopping
Yeah.
it up with him this past spring. Man, do you know this cat's been going down to Chicago, banging this dude's wife in front of him? and with
And
some other guys
sometimes the
around,
dudes will pay him to do that shit.
they did. Well,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
will.
They're like, dude, come on down, party with us. Everything's on us. I just want to watch you, fuck my wife and shit like that. I'm like, God damn, seriously? He's like, yeah, man. I couldn't believe
Okay,
that shit.
but I know we laughing, but before I turn serious, hold on. This
No, the shit is funny, Jay.
That's that
no,
cuck shit.
it's funny. It's funny. It's funny because it's just when I hear stories like that.
You got a segment of society that will do that.
Hey,
No,
man,
I
that
know,
shit is real,
and
bro.
that's and to me it's just so
That's
funny
funny
because
how
it's like
you
they let this
funny.
go on, and then they have emotional problems later on. But no, but all seriousness, look, I tell everybody this. I'm laughing because this is a moment of joy. But now I'm gonna get my black man voice on. Ain't nobody fucking my wife but me. That's just how that works. Okay,
Oh,
that's how I am.
we know how we
I'm a
roll.
possessive bastard when it
But see,
comes
but
to
let me
that.
tell you why they got in that situation, brother. The reason why they got in the situation where a man will let somebody bang his old lady is because that woman has a high body count. Remember what Filipina P said? She
Yeah.
said women who have high body counts, what happens
Oh
to them
man.
is that they no longer value a man's body, the man that they're with's body, because they're able to compete or compare that body that's been slouching on them to other men that they've been with in the past. That's
Right.
why the high body count for a female is a big problem. So what happens is that female like that is always looking for that next big super orgasm. So
Hmm.
she somehow convinces her husband. I'm not saying it's all a woman's fault. I'm just saying she's okay with that if she doesn't convince him because of her past of how she slung her body around.
Yeah.
Because any woman that will do that to me is the lowest woman. She might as well be under a rug.
But
Oh
Tony,
yeah.
I'm gonna say a rat.
like I said, it's to me, it's the situation which you said totally true too. But yeah, I mean, you got a man accepting that don't care. I mean, he's to blame too. He's just so soft and feminine. Like
I mean,
who
he's
Yeah.
a cuck.
does
He's a
that? You
cuck.
know what I'm saying?
Enough
Yeah,
said.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
no, you're
that.
right. You're right. He's a simp because a man that will
yeah.
Uh,
I
see or
mean,
whether see another man bang his wife, he's a super up,
Brother,
straight up simp.
yeah, he got
check
low
this out.
self esteem,
I,
man.
I got check this out. Check this shit out.
Cook of
Another
the highest
story.
order. That's wild.
Another story. Me and my
What's that?
uncle went to this club. Me and my uncle went to this sports bar downtown. And this is I mean, I only tell real story, obviously. But we went to this sports bar, and there was two couples sitting across from us at the bar, right? And the bar was like a U shape, horseshoe shape. And so we're sitting on one side, two couples sitting on the other side. So me and my uncle are just kind of hanging out, having a beer, chopping it up, talking and shit. Then the girls are staring at him, right? And because he has dreadlocks. They
He's
come
black?
around. What's that?
No. You say yeah, his dreadlocks. Was the brother black?
No. Me and my uncle. My uncle had dreadlocks, and
Both. Okay.
yeah, it was two white couples, So the girls got up and came over there and started talking to us, right? And I'm like, what the
Right.
hell? What the hell is this all about? They're like, hey, aren't you with your guys over there? And they're like, yeah, that's our husbands. So they're looking over and laughing and like giving us like a thumbs up and shit. Like I'm like, what the hell? This is kind of weird. So the one girl's rubbing up on my uncle's leg and talking shit to him. Anyways, long story short, nothing happened, but they went back to their husbands and left. So my
Mm.
uncle's like, yeah, you know what happened here? They wanted to turn their husbands on by doing that. And it
Yeah.
turned their husbands on by watching them talk to two black men and have two black men talking to their wives. That got them going for some reason. Man, it is some freaky shit out here. Let me tell you, brother. Yeah,
Yo,
I was like, damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that shit is
So
wild.
the husbands just got off by watching their wives talk to two black men, and now they're gonna go fuck them because now they're ready to fuck. Isn't that some crazy shit?
yes.
That's crazy
Did it-
shit. See,
Oh.
that's
That
true.
shit is
You
crazy.
can't make it up.
Turned
You
in.
can't make it up.
Yo,
Like can't make this shit up.
Nah,
No,
man.
no one can make any of this shit up nowadays. Now this is crazy. Like I said to my friend, you go to your barber and you hear crazy ass stories about shit like this. And
Yeah.
so one of the things I found out. This was like 2 weeks ago. I found out because my barber had told me this story, and he had said, one of his boys like through a childhood had the manager that the apartment that they stayed in more often than not, the manager had a thing for his mom. Apparently he would the son was always there looking after his mom, making sure she was okay, whatever.
Right.
And one day one day so this is weird. The wife of the manager that owns the apartment was trying to go for his dad. Yeah, was trying to go for his dad to try to make her husband jealous, and the husband was into that. No, and the husband was into that as a means of trying to get turned on. Similar to what my man Derek just said up here. It turned into like they had like a freaking full on orgy and some shit. I was like, bro, he walked in on that shit.
That's
He was
crazy.
never the fucking same again.
Damn.
I tell you, and he
See,
says, he said, my
that-
friend now, he was so traumatized. He moved from the U.S. He joined the military, and then he moved away. And then and I think now he he would go see a therapist and everything at the time to deal with the
Damn.
trauma and all that. And then he has a family of his own now, like 10 years later prior. But
Wow.
he was like, bro. Once I saw that, I just like, fuck, get out of here. Go, ran away,
that's
joined the
crazy.
military, did my thing. I screw that. I was like, that is crazy.
Damn.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yo, America, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Welcome.
crazy, dude.
It's
Yo,
some crazy shit
like I
out
said,
here.
I've heard
Crazy,
everything at
brother.
this point. Like, you could tell me there's somebody doing 50 Shades of Grey shit, and I wouldn't be surprised at this point anymore. I'm not
Oh
surprised
shit!
anymore.
Yeah,
I've seen that in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
No, I mean no, not the. I should take that back.
No,
Not the
not
50,
exactly,
not
bro.
the
Hell
50
no.
Shades of Grey. Have you guys seen Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah,
Yes.
that little Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman
Tom
joint.
Cruise, yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a
Oh,
party like that on the
Oh,
low.
damn.
I saw that shit. I saw some shit like it. I should say it wasn't 100% like it, but with all the masks. I mean, they had like these
Oh
covers
yeah.
over their face, but it was
oh yeah.
it was some
That
wild
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
brother.
could
and
never
this
go to
was
those videos because I'm gonna think you were like the only black man with a mask on. You might die. Like F that. I
there
would
was
never
a
go
lot
to one of
of
those.
there was a lot of athletes out because it was in Chicago in the Deerfield,
Oh yeah.
Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of Chicago Cubs players, Bears players. Jordan lived out that way.
Yeah, I'm
You know what
about
I'm
to say,
saying? And
ain't
he
that
was
what
there.
Jordan joint was at? Yeah.
Yep. hmm So
Yeah.
crazy man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy,
that's
brother.
it.
That's
Yeah,
not.
that's
Damn.
Yeah, the BSP. That's crazy.
Man,
and
brother,
hopefully
I'm gonna
we
be
never run
wrapping
into
this
anything
up in a
like
few
that.
minutes, man. We're gonna have to do another part on this play, brother. We had some really good conversations up here, brothers. This is crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah,
too black,
definitely.
too strong, too black, man. Motherfuckers trying to attack a black man's masculinity up in here. You got four men up
yeah,
here
dude.
talking. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's they hate us, brothers. They hate us. But I'm telling you, you will feel more like a man when you leave this country. I'm telling you, brother. Jay, the minute you step in Japan, you're gonna feel the respect. And it's gonna hit you hard. I'm telling you, brother, it's gonna hit you hard. The same thing for Mufasa. You step there, it's gonna hit you like, wow, what the
Yeah,
hell?
they ain't ready for that yellow fever, Tom. They ain't ready.
But see, it's the respect they're gonna get too. Because you go into a restaurant, you check into the hotel. It's not, yeah, what you need is, yes, Mr.
Oh
Takashi.
yeah.
Yes,
It's
Mr.
up
Barry.
to the
Damn.
utmost in
Yup.
Asia. That's the thing I keep trying to tell you, Dirk. it's more than the looks. It's just like and stuff. It's like how they treat you. It's like
The
Yeah,
respect.
the
Yeah.
respect, and it's
the
almost like
respect.
you a king for real.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
damn.
like, what can we do for you? Okay, yes, here's the keys to your room. Thank you, sir. It's Mr. This, Mr. That, sir.
Mr.
This,
That.
sir. It's they treating you like a king.
And look, sometimes when you give them like the money or something, they bow to you. Like when you in
Yeah.
a restaurant or something. Yeah,
Yup.
I'm trying to
Wait.
tell y'all, man.
Because they
So
appreciate you showing up.
So BSP,
Oh,
when
don't
are you
mention it,
moving
man.
out
Thank
there
you for having
again?
me. We appreciate it.
So we're moving over there in June of next year
Oh, June of
because
next.
we have to wait
Oh,
for our
damn.
son to get out of school.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
what would be a good time to visit?
Remember, I was telling you October.
Oh,
Yeah.
October.
Oh, yeah, during fall
'Cause here's-
time. Yeah, because it's
here-
cheaper, and I know what he's talking about.
Well,
yeah.
it's
I
cheaper,
guess
and the summer's just too hot, man. When you first get
hot,
over there,
yeah.
that summer's a biatch over in Japan. But I mean, you can go to some
okay.
places that are pretty cool, but you're gonna be in Tokyo, all that urban area, and this hot as a biatch.
I mean, I'm used to it because, like I said, man, that fucking Cambodian Cartagena, I don't think you could get hotter than them two unless you
Oh,
in the
Cartagena
desert during the
too?
day.
Man,
Man,
yeah, that's
hell
hot.
yeah, that heat
Biatch.
is vicious down there, man. And I thought
Cartagena?
I thought nothing wouldn't be Cambodia.
Damn.
Cambodia, that shit was like
Yeah,
on
Cambodia
Predator.
is a biatch.
It was hot as a
He said
motherfucker
Predator.
down there.
Damn. Yeah, because what I'm thinking of BSP is if I do Thailand, I would like to fly to Tokyo first and then
Yes.
fly to Thailand. You know what
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean?
be the good move
Because
because you can break up the trip.
break the trip
Yeah.
up exactly, and it's a route. I think there's a layover in Tokyo or an option for that. So I figure, well, shit, I might as well stay in
Yeah,
Tokyo for like a week.
yeah. If you
Yep.
fly out that way, if you go over the Pacific Ocean, yeah, you either gonna get a layover in Tokyo or South Korea. Them will be the
Yeah.
most likely.
You want to go?
Yeah,
You don't want to go to Kempo. You want to go to Narita or Haneda.
yeah,
Kempo, South Korea.
yeah.
Mm.
Not to say that South Korea is a bad place to visit, but you're gonna have a lot of fun in Japan.
Well, I was invited to North Korea.
You don't want to
Right.
go there.
They always say
Yeah.
North Korea, best ass you'll ever get.
Hey, I was looking at something the other day, and I'm like, damn, there's some fine women in North Korea too. But I
Yeah,
mean,
there
who
are.
wants to go there? And that's the
They
thing.
look good
Yeah.
on the surface, but then when you in with them, you're like, oh my god, what happened to you?
Right. Well, shit.
Yeah,
Who
Kim
could ever
Chung,
get there?
with Kim Jong, like cut your damn fingers off.
Psh, man, he got
Yeah.
so many freaking soldiers over there that was just that place is. I can't believe that there's a place like that exists
I
because
mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
bro.
even walk the streets without getting,
yeah,
something.
without
I
the
mean,
police fucking with you.
yeah,
They police is basically like the Gestapo and shit. I mean,
hmm
yeah, it's basically the same thing, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's controlled. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
I watched that joint when the what's her name, Lisa Lane, the Asian lady on National
Yeah,
Geographic.
fine as hell.
I
Yeah.
watched that when she went over there and how they had people watching her every move, like
Oh,
Yep.
you talking about Lisa
yeah,
Ling? Oh no, not her. I was
Lisa
talking
Lisa
Lane,
Lane.
yeah,
about the
Lisa
actress.
Lane, yeah,
I thought you were talking about the
yeah,
actress, man. Zhang Ji.
yeah,
She's bad.
yeah. I meant to say Lisa Lane. Yeah, she did a special report over there. It was just like weird, like yeah. Yeah, but some because they got them on food rations, and some of the people
That's
just look really malnourished over there.
Damn. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, man. They
because
look
they
good
have
on
a
paper, but
food
they look good in
shortage.
person.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And they
Wow.
got the COVID running rampant.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hey,
them
y'all
people
see the
getting
market today,
COVID.
by the way, man? You see that market just took a nosedive. It's good. It's ready
I
to buy
don't
some more.
want
Y'all
to.
better get some more.
I ain't want to look at it because
Hey, I'm looking at something right now on YouTube. It says most people will lose everything, and basically, it's Charlie Munger predicts a horrible economic crisis coming up.
Yeah.
man,
Yep.
2.3 million views.
You know why I
That's
crashed, right, Tony?
Charlie
Because they
Munger.
said they was going up on the interest rate again. That's why I took a nosedive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
what happened was inflation came up higher than they thought. They thought it was only
They
going to
they
come in at eight
thought,
percent.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the market. I mean, man, I ain't seen the market drop this much since June of 20.
Damn.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
I lost like, well, I didn't lose because I didn't sell it, but I know my portfolio dropped about what almost 2.5%.
yeah.
Shit. Let me look and see what the hell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see what I can always tell how the market gonna be because I look at crypto first, and when I see crypto going
Yes.
down, I'm like, ooh, what happened to the
Yeah,
market?
Yep.
yeah, you know it's
Same
fucked
here.
up.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It took a dive. It took a dip. Yep. I'm looking at my my portfolio now too. Huh.
Yeah, I don't
Hmm.
even want. I like some days I just don't want to look at that shit because I know.
No, you want to look at it when it's down because you know why? Because you can buy
Oh,
more
oh yeah,
shares.
if I to get stuff, yeah, yeah. But I
Shit.
be mad. I be mad
Damn.
sometimes, man. I be like, fuck.
I'm down by 700,000. Jeez.
Yeah, dog. It ain't, 700,000. Damn.
I was wondering if you was gonna catch that.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew he was playing. I was like, yeah, you,
Seven hundred
yeah,
thousand.
yeah, man. It's good.
No, man. Imagine how these people feel with retirement accounts that they can't even manage. See,
They
brothers.
can't.
Yes.
Before we go, see, here's what I'm saying. See, I'm what they call and I checked this video out again. You know that the R Rich journey in Portugal.
Hmm.
Do
Yeah,
you know that they mentioned 4 ETFs and I got them all, and they're doing
yeah.
well.
Yes.
Oh
They
yeah, they
said
doing real good.
you need to be focusing on fixed income dividends, and I've been focused on fixed income dividends for 2 years. My dividends are going up, and they're reinvesting themselves. So
Hmm.
every month, no matter what the market does, I get a raise.
Right.
Nice.
See, and what's beautiful about it is when the market's low and when they reinvesting, they buying at a lower cost to the rate. I mean to the stock, which means I'm getting more shares.
You get more shares. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying, man. This thing is going crazy. It's going crazy, man. It's not. This is a good time to buy,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
it
get the
is.
ones with dividends though, because like I tell you, Queen, Yard, Larry, David, QYLD, VYM, SCHD. There's some big ones, man. SDY. Those things. I tell you what I did. See, last year, and I know this is not about investments. I just want to bring this up. Last year, what I did was I took control of my retirement account. You know, everybody got these 401ks and all this other shit.
Hmm.
No, yeah.
Well, I went ahead and did it. I switched over to an individual retirement account because I started getting more in the dividends. And so I just recently sold off one of them and bought over 1,000 shares of QYLD. These fools cut me a check last month for $197 alone on dividends, and they kick out dividends every month, and they got almost a 12% yield.
Wait,
And
you're
it's
not
yeah,
reinvesting?
yeah. I just reinvested when they give me my money. It gets reinvested back in, and then which means I get to buy
Oh,
more
okay.
shares.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, got it. Got it. I
So
thought you were
going
taking a
forward,
check, physical check.
no, I don't get a physical check. I just have them roll it back into the
Yeah, just
investment.
roll it back. Compound. Yeah.
So going forward, my next one at the end of this month, I'm gonna be getting over $200 from them,
Yep.
and it's gonna be like that every month. So that just that one position is gonna be paying me more than $2,400 a year, and every year and every month it goes up. So you know
Hmm.
how what I try to tell the brothers is when you know how they're giving out these crappy ass pay raises, like a 2 or 3% pay raise with an inflation rate of 8.5%. You can give yourself your own pay raise when you invest in fixed income dividends.
Hmm.
Because every month that shit's going up. And
Right.
if they for some reason they cut out dividends, if that company or that ETF says, oh, because usually it's not ETFs, it's just a company. So I mean an individual stock. Get them in ETFs or mutual funds or index funds. What I do, I just dump them and put my money where somebody's paying me dividends.
Hmm.
And if you get them on a
Yeah.
quarter, get them where they fall in different quarters. Like some of them will say, we'll pay you in March. Some of them might pay you in April every 3 months. Some might pay you in May every 3 months. That way, every month you get in dividends, no matter what.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And you know
My
what
shit's
else
going up.
too?
Huh?
Huh?
No, go ahead, brother.
Oh, no, no. I was just gonna say, I've heard. Okay, so you heard about Ethereum, right? Merging
Yes.
with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've
What
seen
is
that.
that all about? Do you guys know?
They had some shit on Coinbase this morning about it. I don't pay too
I
much
saw that
attention to
too.
them because I know that I have Ethereum. But oh yeah, here it is.
Hmm.
It says on September
Yeah, I
14th,
don't know.
around
Yeah.
8 p.m. PST, they're gonna Coinbase will temporarily pausing will be temporarily pausing spending and receiving for Ethereum and ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum Polygon because they're going to be
Hmm.
merging over some shit. I wasn't really paying, but it's on Coinbase though.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah.
got that this morning too. Yeah, I was just wondering if you guys knew anything about it.
Yeah,
Because they've been talking about it for a minute now, though.
yeah, they
They
have.
have been, yeah. They've been talking about it for
Okay.
a little second, yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't
Yeah, I
think they
got.
would get to it this quick, though, but yeah.
Yeah, they going. See, because what I don't like, and I was going to ask Jay about it over in Montreal. What I
Hmm.
don't like about crypto right now is crypto is mirroring the stock market too much. That shit's not supposed to
Too
be
much,
happening.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been doing it for the past 6 months.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to me,
All right,
it's
brothers.
not. All right,
I'm gonna
brothers. Let me
I'm
get
gonna
out of here
jet
too.
here. Yeah.
All
Oh
right, y'all.
wait. Finish your
All
point. What were
right.
you gonna say, Tony?
No, I was just gonna say, it shouldn't be that way, man. We have to rethink how we do crypto because crypto is supposed to be better than the market all the time.
Right. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll talk
just,
about it, showing the brothers. I'll let y'all go. My wife made me some dinner, man. It's been smelling good for the past 30 minutes, man. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get this meal.
Yeah, brother. All right, guys. It's been fun. Hey,
all
All
right,
we'll
right,
y'all.
chop
brothers.
Good
it up
Thanks for
talking to
soon.
being on.
y'all,
Thanks for
man.
contributing, brothers.
Yep. All right, guys. Take it easy.
All right.
Peace.
All right, be easy, man.